for some potions. Managed to get a discount on some things by deciding to open up one of your doorways in the back of the magic shop. You also showed the little gnome guy Gilbert around your tavern, and even brought him to Waterdeep for a little trip, which he apparently spent a lot of money at, and has brought home things to his magic store. After all of this, and Urk coming back after playing well on into the recorder apparently, you guys decided that since it was getting towards evening to start investigating more secrets of the hotel. You checked out the apothecary that was attached to it. Managed to get yourselves in because it was closed at that hour, and discovered that through the break room that there was a stairs going down. From there, you discovered cells. You discovered a furnace room that seemed to have several crematory spaces in it. Found a dangerous trapdoor with some sort of electricity going through it that did not register magic. Will managed to break it with a stone spell, thankfully, for you guys. You went in, and the last place we left off, you guys had gotten into this office space that had a desk, some books, and this weird box on the wall about here, with four switches, four colored lights on it. Now, I think that's where we left off. So, first, first things first, Viren, the books you found, quickly scanning through them, scanning through the titles, none of them appear to be about magic. You see books on poisons, you see books on anatomy, you see books on metallurgy, you see books on this weird book on something called electricity, a book on construction.
Ooh. I'm going to just take all these.
Oh.
Yeah, now all mine.
Yeah, Viren swept them all into his bag of holding, I'm guessing.
Where is everybody right now? Are we all in this room right here?
I'm wherever Phaedra is.
Oh, that's right.
As for the box, the box that is attached to the wall down here, with the switches on it. Mm-hmm. Only one of the switches is up. Oh, sorry. Two of the switches are up. Two of the switches are down. The lights on top of the two that are up, these little glowing green lights, and the other two have little glowing red lights.
What do you got there, Viren? Any interesting books?
They're interesting. There's one book about this thing called electricity. I'm saying that right.
Electricity. I don't
Is
know what
that a sort of tea?
Yeah, like is it like an oolong tea or like
I don't know. Just give me a bit to read it, okay?
Okay, no, calm down. I was just asking. Anything else?
And I'm just saying, give me a bit to read it.
Okay.
I mean, we have a book about poisons.
Okay.
Book about anatomy. Book about metallurgy. About construction. Those.
Okay. Well, what is this box over here?
I wouldn't touch it.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna.
What box?
Over here, Will.
Huh?
And she'll point out this one right here. And you said that 2 of the lights are green, 2 of them are red? With the
Yes.
switches? Yeah.
Yes. So you have the first 2 up, second 2 down. Yeah, like, but there's 4 switches. So or A, B, C, D. So A and B are both up in the up position with the little green lights,
Mm-hmm.
and C and D are both down with red lights.
Yes, Jesse.
That means one of you's the imposter.
Yes, Chris. It's not me.
Why don't I have the chat box on my Roll20?
Have you ripped it off? I mean, you can do that, right?
I
Yeah.
think I
Yeah.
did
That's the thing.
accidentally, and I don't know where it is.
Can you refresh the site?
Yeah. I mean, that yeah.
Yeah, I did that too once. I was like, wait, what?
I was like, I keep hearing the little like sounds. I'm like, where the fuck's the chat?
Where the
There
fuck
it
did
is.
I put half of my Chrome page?
Okay, there it is. It's back. Okay, cool. What the
So,
fuck is going on? Okay.
from Will's position, it's probably going to be hard to pull a lever down, right?
They're not levers; they're switches. But
Oh,
yeah,
switches.
it's a bit over Will's head. It's basically just it's not exactly head level, but just below that, the perfect level for a human. Like in real life, this would be basically where you'd put the fuse box in your house.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, think that position as size up from the floor wise.
Well, I'm going to do what I always do in Phasmophobia. I'm going to fuck with the fuse box.
Love how Jerry don't touch it, and then Will's gonna go over and touch it.
Of course he is!
Yeah.
While all this is happening, Baron's just reading the book about
So Will is going to try to push probably the second green button, B.
So he's gonna swipe that one down.
Yeah,
The light above it turns red.
I did something.
But don't touch it.
Slowly reaches his hand towards another button.
Which one?
A.
Oops. Sorry. They're now red. So you flip that one down as well.
Yeah.
Where Urk and Lanissa? Where are you guys?
Oh, good. Where's
I'm probably gonna be in the room where everyone's at, because that seems safe. I don't know.
And Urk, what about you? Urk?
Jesse,
Back
you're
your mic.
muted.
Yes, you're muted. Mic check.
1 2 1 2.
Jesse.
1 2 1 2.
He's now deafened.
Hire a new sound guy.
Hi,
That's
I'm
wrong.
here.
Okay.
There we go.
Jesus Christ, I hate my mic so badly that I even got spaghetti all over my hands now. Yeah,
All right, yeah,
I
that's
haven't
interesting.
eaten
Okay.
in about a full day, so my resort to is canned spaghetti.
Hey, me neither. I slept most of the day.
I had French fries.
I've eaten one thing today. Nice.
Ate a muffin.
But yeah, he's just gonna stick around here,
In the furnace area?
this area. Yeah, to make sure that nobody comes down here.
Okay. Roll perception
Keep
for
on
me,
the
Urk.
lookout.
That's
Okay. A sword comes out of the wall and stabs you in the face.
It
No,
might.
no. It's a spear.
Ah.
Alright. So
Hey,
So
20.
since you're standing there, you notice that the bit of broken metal, because you guys kind of pulled the door off, that was sparking electricity, suddenly goes dead. It stops sparking.
Guys, there's no more fireworks in the wall.
That's a good thing, right?
I think so.
Smug
good.
smile towards Shorty.
Good job, Will.
Interesting.
And now look at this. I press D.
You know, the more we push things, the more likely things are gonna go wrong.
I suppose there is that expression, pushing your luck.
D turns
Pushing
on.
all our lucks.
How about? Hmm.
How don't we lead them all?
Yeah,
down?
where they're off. That's good because that was the stuff. That crackle stuff was what almost killed Viren, right?
It's like
I
light
hear
on.
something.
So, by the way,
What?
speaking of Viren, who's holding on to Viren right now?
Phaedra,
Okay.
Yoda backpack.
Ah,
Vader's got him tied on
that's right.
so she could use her bob and shield.
You know, it's also great that I don't have to worry about moving at all. I can just sit back and read.
Yeah. And if you want, Cinder can hold the book for you too. So you can get spells.
Wow.
Lazy man read. Lazy
Wait.
elf read.
That took me a while to get Jesse, but yes, I get that.
She goes now. Stop it now.
We're just gonna
Okay,
go
I'll
by the
stop
door and see if we can figure out where the sound is coming from.
Roll perception check for me, Will.
First, I have to open my sheet because I forgot to do that. I didn't realize I had to roll in this game.
That's a thing. Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently.
The clanks. Mavericks.
Oh.
Oh.
What Jesse shared.
Ah.
All right. So you're pretty sure whatever the whirring noise is coming from, it's somewhere to the north. Now, to the north, past this particular room, the passageway comes to a T. You're at the bottom part of the T, and extends east and west. East goes off for a bit and then comes to a door. West goes off for a bit. There is a split that goes to the north of there, and you see rooms. You see a door to the south of that split to the north. Then it goes further, and there are two doors on one on either side, north and south. And then finally, it comes to the end with another heavy door. That looks
Alright,
a lo-
so that was
they,
a
they
lot
look
of
a lot.
information.
They look a lot like this door.
Yeah. We're drawing here.
Sorry, was that line supposed to be like that? What is it? Oh no, sorry, it's not supposed to be. Damn it! Why is it that?
Yeah, I had plans originally for yesterday to take some time and maybe put the map actually on Roll20, but then I got so busy with the
What?
with the
Is the
build.
corridor
and...
long like this?
No, east and west.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Across
just
the room.
wondering.
Come on,
Yeah,
shut up, Tobias!
I was just. It just made sense.
It's like a little past, like one square past here, it comes to an end with a door. One square past here, there's a break to the north and a door here, and then it goes off 3 more squares, door, and then 2 more squares past there until he gets to another door here.
Wait, why am I doing this to myself?
I have absolved myself of map drawing for the session.
Ah,
It's all on you, Tobias.
Fuck.
I will
So,
accessorize it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Door?
I do like my wooden
So-
body part bin.
yes, you got that,
Yes.
and then you got door. Oh, sorry, door and door.
Oh, door and presumably a wall.
And then bonk,
Yes.
bonk, and door right there.
Wait.
And right here is
Bonk.
there's a corridor that goes north.
Bonk. And then wall. Then door.
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 But yeah, you can see from here. You can see that there's a corridor going north, but you can't see any details about it from where you're standing.
So where's the noise coming from?
You're pretty sure it's somewhere distantly to the north, somewhere past all of that.
Well, we don't like things doing stuff. Clicks it
What?
again.
Oops.
Did you
It's gonna
find
turn.
something?
Hold
I
on.
hear something doing something, and I don't like it.
Yeah, whoever made the little
So,
buttons
we'll
there,
turn-
those are great.
And Will turns it off.
So yeah, now all four lights are red. And you hear a clicking noise when you with that. After a few seconds.
Huh.
Coming from the box.
Don't click at me, box.
Where did you hear the noise coming from?
That way, and he points in general direction of this. Bunch more doors.
Okay, we need to make sure that there aren't any other people that could be locked in there. Yeah, we don't know what they're doing down here.
Being
But,
captured. Held captive.
Given
Oh, you meant the
from-
people that keep them here, right?
Yeah, and
I
given
should
that
burn
there's
them.
well, I'm also concerned about the dismembered body parts that were in the bin. You don't really need to chop up a body first before you throw it in a furnace. You kind of can just throw it in a furnace.
Well, it depends on,
What you're doing with them, right?
I was gonna say the size of the furnace, but that was a rather big furnace.
Yeah.
You have a point.
I mean, maybe they have some metals in them, like you could pull out teeth. Maybe.
I don't know. I think Varen found an interesting selection of books. And yeah, let's just make sure that there's nobody left out here, okay?
Eric, get over here.
I'm on my way. Yeah.
You're gonna be opening doors for me.
I ain't seen.
Start with this one.
Should we make sure they're not trapped, Will?
Hold on, I got it. Will looks down the corridor and casts the most useful spell.
Oh god, mind traps. Okay. Phaedra's going to actually before they leave, can she look at the desk and see if there's anything there?
Yeah, sure. I looked at it. And
Oh, she did?
Like 11.
Oh, okay. Mm,
So I don't know if she saw anything in the desk.
hmm. Hey, Farron, help me get once over on the desk
Ah!
real quick.
God damn it! I didn't
Alright.
realize I was muted. Sorry. Door right here. Door right here is what you can see. standing there.
Map. Sorry, you can point out the doors again.
Door there, and
Door
door
there.
there.
And you're there.
Rest of it's
Then you-
corridor.
Rest of it is corridor. There's not just a door hanging in the nothing.
You know, it can't. That can't happen. I've ever seen the.
I'm not
you
the
had-
matchmaker in that case.
No. Have you ever seen the you had what you had one job collection of pictures, and there's like several that are of it's supposed to be
Oh, when
gate
they-
doors, and it's
Mhm.
like, yeah, that door has no fence around it, which means what's the point of it? And others that have big holes in them, that's like, yeah, anyone can get through there. Why?
My favorite are the balcony doors that don't lead to a balcony.
Oh yeah, those are terrible.
Or balconies without doors to them.
Ooh,
Those
that's
are good
completely
too. Or
useless.
windows, for that fact. This
Or
is
about-
where birds poop.
or how about the horrible urban legends where you're looking up at a dilapidated building and you think you see somebody up in an upper floor window, so you go inside, you go up to that floor and discover there is no window.
Dun dun dun.
That's how I'm gonna build my apartment complexes.
I'm douche who painted a realistic
Oh
window
my
on the
god.
wall.
Oh, sorry, you want an apartment with windows.
That's extra.
Alright.
They're all just painted on the outside. No
Yeah.
windows.
All right, so Urk, what do you do?
Alright.
No, wait, no traps.
Correct, no traps. Sorry, I forgot that I was muted when I was saying. Yep, there's no traps there.
Hey.
You will knock on this door.
Not
Why are we
like-
knocking?
Knock knock.
knock.
No response.
Why are we knocking?
Hi.
Hey, we just
Not
found your murder
harder.
dungeon. We would like to have a nice conversation with you.
Have you
Like,
heard
hi.
about your Lord and Savior? My axe in your face.
Hey. Listen, you never know. Somebody might be able to open up
Hey.
the door, and then they see us. That'd be a little bit alarming, wouldn't
And
it?
hey, it might be a
Surprise
bathroom
attack.
and they might be indecent.
We are, trying not to draw attention until it's needed. So knocking.
We'll try and twist the door open silently.
After.
A little late for that, but okay.
A
Yeah.
little late to be silent, but alright.
You opened it up, and you look inside, and you smell you smell this weird alcohol-y type smell, but not in a drinking alcohol sort of way, as if it's like, something that you would find in a medical ward. And you see several steel tables with grooves in them, with straps on the sides of them, and it looks like a rack of instruments, all cutting tools of all kinds, including like bone saw type deals in this room.
While they're doing that, can Phaedra kind of like lean over so Varian can like look at the desk?
Sure.
See if there's
And
anything of
the
interest on there.
investigation check. Check on the desk.
Go for it.
Alright, investigation.
I think Grizz is muted.
Am I
I
muted?
did terrible. I don't.
Can
know.
you hear me? Hello.
And now we can, now we
okay,
can.
Now,
I didn't appear to be muted. That's weird.
Oh.
Anyway, no,
microphones?
make your investigation roll.
Yeah,
Nothing
I just did.
nothing catches your eye.
Okay.
Nothing here.
Okay. She'll bring Varian around then. Boop. And I can't move you.
You just walk in the
No.
room.
Now back to reading.
Oh shit! No, I didn't realize that. I'm in the hall. Sorry, my bad. Right here.
Smash with the wall.
Oh yeah!
I'm a dwarf. Fuck your walls.
Yeah.
so this workroom is actually slightly smaller than that nicely appointed office you were just in. As I said, they're pretty much just the tables, the instruments, the grooves in the the grooves in the thing, but there's still splashes of red along the floor. There's even a small drain in the middle of the floor, like a really small drain. That's something that would probably be big enough for Will to put his fist in if it was open, but not much bigger than that.
Jen,
Basically empty other than tables and the tools.
Correct, and just the smell of alcohol.
when we were investigating or perceiving or whatever these rooms,
Yeah.
the ceilings, did they have like hatches on them?
The ones down here, no.
Okay.
Excuse me. At least you didn't see any.
Yeah. Okay. What's going on up here? What we find?
Shut the door. A room with tables and tools. And tables seem to have straps on them. Splotches of red. If I had to gather, this is where those body parts are made. I just hope they're dead when he does it.
Intelligence roll.
For me?
Yes, please. Okay. Bill, what are you getting up to?
Opening this door.
All right. Yeah. It's unlocked. You open it, and you see a room filled with various racks, displays, informational cards, and weapons. It is chock full of weaponry.
And is it bigger than the office or smaller than the office?
1 second. It's actually a big room. I'll actually put together the dimensions on this for you.
Ooh.
Hold on. Polygon. Come here, Polygon. It is a huge room. Oh, and I realized by looking at the dimensions here, you are, yeah, this corridor down here is slightly longer than that. Hold on, I'll fix it.
Wow.
There you go. But it's a room full of various weaponry.
But also, it wasn't just weapons, but it was notes and information. with it as
Notes
well?
and information as if you wandered into a museum.
So are they on display rather than in weapon racks?
Oh, some of them are in like racks, but they're like, there's still placards underneath them. But a lot of them are in various forms of display.
Do they look like they're all different weapons, or
Yes,
are there?
all different kinds, as if like from different cultures, different time periods. You see rows of daggers, some made out of like iron, steel, flint, obsidian. You see various makes of swords. You see flails. You see bows and arrows. None of them. Some of them are like quite ornate, but it's like with your day-to-day use weapons that you have, yours are in more peak. What am I trying to say?
E condition.
Yes, there we go.
So it's just a mismatch of. It's a mismatched collection of weapons and stuff.
Yes, that somebody has curated and put together.
Ah. Well, if people are getting kidnapped, this is where they keep the good stuff.
Is there any good stuff?
Wow. This person seems to think so.
What's in there?
Weapons.
Lots of weapons.
Oh.
What about this door down here?
All right, you open that one up. Hold on a second.
Is it the same dimension?
I got it. No worries.
Alright. I'm guessing this corridor loops up though. Oh, I did the wrong one.
Yeah. So you open this one up, and this one is it's also got a few weapons here and there. It has a lot more close together shelves and displays. So it's really difficult to take in the full scope of the room just from the door. You see jars with like mushrooms nearby. You see jars with spiders. You see jars with the heads of snakes from your position. You also hear a faint like tapping noise coming from the very back of the room. You can't see what the source is from here.
He just looks down the corridor towards the rest of the group. Stuff.
Okay, so we have weapons and then other stuff. um, I guess I'll check out this room. Phaedra's gonna go in the room with all the weapons.
You're in the one, it's the one up there.
Oh, the one.
Weapons. Oh yeah, let's pipe that out.
This one was like just mostly weapons, and this one's some weapons and other stuff.
That stuff.
Yeah, she's gonna go check out the weapons.
I'll check out if they have any cool daggers, I guess.
All right.
We're just gonna investigate the sound.
So, Will, you kind of like find yourself heading to all the way back, past rows of various things. You see, and you get to the back, and you see various tanks. Rather than like the dead spiders that were in the jars that you saw earlier, you see several tanks with live spiders of various kinds, and one of the bigger ones is currently tapping away at the cage. There's also several other tanks nearby. One has a few snakes in it who seem to be napping. And another one that actually has water in it, and some kind of fish is swimming around inside.
Interesting. Can move on with the weapons if you want.
All right.
Weapons group. We're just gonna think a little bit.
Make investigation rolls, Lissa and Phaedra. Viren, if you want to as well.
Come on, Varen, help a Phaedra out!
Oh, wrong button.
Investigation, let's go.
That's the wrong button. There we go. That's my investigation.
Investigation. There we go.
I call that die. Didn't even roll.
No, it's just like.
It's just like, this is what you are. No.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Urk, well, you're not even in a room. What are you investigating?
The floor.
God damn it! Yeah, I just figured it out. I was actually going to say I was going to look around for any deadly musical instruments because musical instruments could be classified as a weapon.
Well, you do
Bard's eyes, yes.
the same. Let's see. What does Viren say? Viren, you do see a few nicely carved stabs with the placard underneath it saying, like, you know, the sort of stabs that magical types use to focus their spells. And just the way that it's written, you get the sense that whoever wrote it doesn't have much respect for people who just do magic. It's
Oh,
in
this guy's
a
going
rather dusty area. And not
Good.
well taken care of.
They don't deserve respect.
Phaedra, you just look around and you're just completely lost and overwhelmed.
When she gets overwhelmed, she'll cast detect magic. But go ahead.
All right, so Lanissa, you go into one corner. You see all sorts of daggers. It's beautiful. It's like a great curated collection. There are, you know, flint daggers. There are obsidian knives. There are all styles of daggers. Just all in this one corner. Various, like, you know, cuts. Was it curies? Is that the word I'm looking for? Combat
Curio?
knives. Yeah, all sorts of cool stuff. Although you and with your enchanted weapons, Lanissa, have better weapons than any of these. And Phaedra looking around, detect magic, nothing. Nothing more than the that spell in the distance that, you know, encompasses this entire hotel.
Mhm.
I didn't want you to think that that spell was missing. Irk, about the only thing that you find in terms of instruments is you find some drums and you find some bagpipes.
I'm taking the bagpipes.
Oh god. No.
They're a bit dusty, but they seem usable.
I will attempt the
Rose,
bagpipes.
things out.
I will test said bagpipes.
Do you have
Performance.
proficiency in bagpipes?
I don't think so.
I do think I do.
Performance at disadvantage. Yeah, well, still performance, just straight performance. No instrument bonus.
Yeah.
So, Suri and Will, you start hearing bagpipes playing from across towards the weapons room.
If you don't stop playing, I'm going to cut it.
Put them down into my pocket or my backpack. I don't
Stealth
know
mission. Get
what
the
I'm
bagpipes for
carrying.
sound.
Well, you see several
Go.
of the snakes kind of lift their heads and flick their tongues, apparently hearing the bagpipe music.
Well, now if there was someone down here, they definitely 100% know we're down.
Nah, they didn't hear a thing.
Sure, just going to keep an eye out.
Right. So, Will can just talk to small animals.
Okay.
He doesn't need to use a spell for it.
What do you wish to
Well,
talk?
he can talk with gestures and sounds, but
Yeah. So you're trying to talk to the snakes. I take it.
yeah, now that they're awake, it's not going to be through words, so it's just going to be I'm going to understand the concept that they're trying to get through. So he's going to try to see if they can tell him why they are here.
The one snake kind of tilts its head and flashes its fangs a bit, and you get the impression that it's in here being milked every once in a while.
Milked?
Poison.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just totally didn't just ask myself, didn't snakes have nipples? It's fine.
Snake
They
milk.
do. In their teeth.
Yeah, I went somewhere completely dumb with that. It's fine. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. It's okay.
There's a page on the internet for you somewhere.
Shut up.
Medusa. Think of Medusa and
No,
That's
and
not
Naga
intended.
and
Yeah.
I mean, let's just drop the subject
really
entirely.
cool and the really cool Wanty with the snake lower half and the female upper half.
Yeah,
They've all got
yeah.
nipples.
That's totally, yeah.
Vice versa.
It's really cool.
Just a pair of legs with a snake above.
No, I've seen I've seen venom extraction before. My brain, I need more coffee.
I know of Steve Irwin.
Oi, mate! What are you talking about?
You say that with the 2 Australians in the group.
Lucky. This one's
Oh
angry.
my
Yeah, I
God.
bet it's angry. You
Crikey,
fucking
mate!
stepped on it, you cunt.
One wrong turn and I'm gone. Gotta go give it a kiss.
He's gonna ask if it was recently. If it was milked recently. Like, was there someone else here recently?
And it gets a little confused. It's not entirely sure how you judge time.
Hmm.
Living in a cage in a room like this, it's, doesn't really have a concept of time.
I mean, you could ask it when it was the last time, how many times it got fed since the last time. Does they get fed once every week or two? Snakes?
Yeah, in fact, the
Something.
snake it does communicate that it is a bit hungry right now.
Well. Hey guys, if I let loose a bunch of small critters, you're not gonna stomp them to death, are you? Immediately.
Probably not.
I mean, not intentionally.
I mean, I'm not really a stomper, so I don't know what you're asking.
I mean, if I tell them to leave you guys alone and they just fuck off in the random direction.
Could you maybe ask if one of them wants to be our pet?
Why?
Free venom.
I'm gonna ask the snakes if it's looking for a job.
Melissa, are you gonna come into the room with the wheels in, or are you gonna stay
We
looking
got
at
some
the daggers?
snakes. It seems to be gathering venom.
Because I mean, you're basically yelling at each other from across across the
Yeah.
two rooms.
Sure.
Yeah, but
They're
like
fairly
that,
sound insulated from each other.
I will go in there if there is rumors about friendly snakes.
would you like to continue with your occupation as a venom provider? This is what he's trying to get through.
So is Ludissa coming into the room, or is she staying in the weapon room?
Fader will go in the other room.
I'm asking because of where your tokens are.
Sorry, there she is.
No, I was more aiming that at Ludissa.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I'll go into the poison snake room.
Yeah, in fact, Ludissa, as soon as you walk in, you look around and you see what's on the shelves. You see the types of daggers that are arranged on the wall here, and it just all hits you. Everything around you is poisonous.
Oh, does he have a poisoner's kit here?
This is a room full of very toxic stuff, and there are some innocuous, bits of clothing attached to the wall. There's like a jar that looks like it has a perfume stopper on it, just sitting on a shelf. All sorts of other stuff, but it's all situated around various toxic mushrooms, various, snake heads of definitely poisonous snakes, dead spiders that are very, very venomous that you recognize immediately from all of your poisoning times. That, there's a bit of a theme here.
I will steal all the poisons. It is mine now.
Do you have a bag of holding?
I will
Stuff
murder
it all in a
someone.
bag.
Viren has one, right?
I don't know how much more room you guys have in a single bag of holding at this point. There is
Just
so
use a normal bag, you fancy fucks.
there is so much so much stuff in this room
Will is
that
carrying a literal fucking
Okay.
dead gem in a
I'm
burlap
not-
bag.
I don't want to be a jerk.
He looks like a fucking hobo at the moment.
Look, I have a normal bag and I don't have that much stuff, so I'll just start stuffing my bag with poison and daggers for poison and
Favor did empty out the bag of holding before they left.
You guys heard
Lanissa,
about this thing called pockets?
Lanissa,
yeah.
please, since you said you're grabbing the daggers off the wall, the stuff in your bag, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Can't I just? I asked before. Is there a poisoner's kit here? Because I don't know if I have one.
Still, roll a Constitution saving throw.
If you use a poisoner's kit, you don't need to though. But yeah, sure.
All right. No, you feel it's like tingling in your fingers as you pick up one of the daggers to put in your bag, and it occurs to you that these daggers currently have poison smothered on them, not just on the tips.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. By the way, is there a poisoner's kit in this
Roll
room?
investigation. Sorry, I was like busy describing things before I could get to that. No, you look around and you do find one in a cupboard.
Yeah, I'll take it. It's mine now.
Anyway, as I was saying, these animals are kept here for their poison.
Understandable.
Mind if I let them go? I mean, I'm not sure what to do about the fish.
I'll keep them.
How?
I'll have a magical bowl made for them. I don't know.
Yeah, but how are you gonna get them now?
Do I have a cup? Like a beaker?
I think a cup is going to
God.
be.
I mean, how big are the fish? That's maybe a good first question.
Go back to the tanks and look.
I go back. How big are the fish?
This roll a nature check.
Oh no, it's a stingray. Run, Steve!
No.
Oh.
Yeah, listen, you have no idea what these fish are.
I'm asking.
Out of character. Do you know how big a pufferfish is?
Yeah, but I thought it might be one of those like small guppy fins. I'm just asking how big they are and if there are any small ones.
No, they are the size of normal sized pufferfish, the kind that occasionally get dolphins high. Not the bait, not the tiny pufferfish that my best friend once kept for a while.
Okay, yeah. I was like, maybe I can put them in my drinking flask
No.
if they're small enough to go through the hole. But they're not. So.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
no.
no.
I mean, like, you know how there are these shiny fish? Like, if they're that size, they might fit.
No.
But they're not, so. But,
These fish are bigger than than some of the large spiders that are over there in another tank.
okay. So, yeah, I'll just pick up a bunch of vials of poison with my poisoner's kit so I don't poison myself while I'm trying to get poison.
Okay, so you open up the various jars and start picking bits and pieces out of each of them to store away with your poisoner's kit.
Yeah, I'm trying to build up a collection so I can
Okay.
poison someone. I don't know who yet.
So you have like you have like various toxic spider venom, various toxic snake venom, toxic mushrooms. You basically have a nice collection now of most kinds of poison. Along with a highly toxic dagger that you picked up. There are slight blisters on your hand that where you picked it up, but it's not affecting you otherwise.
Do I know what kind of poison it is? Can I try and make a check for it?
Let me think. Roll another nature check.
A what kind of check? Sorry.
Nature.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, I was like, I'm not good at nature. Rolls net 20.
GM doesn't exactly have a name for it, but it's something that your character would know. It's a contact poison that starts with itching and burning, eventually like spreads and starts paralyzing limbs and can potentially paralyze breathing and kill. And it's designed basically the sort of thing that you trick somebody else into picking up.
But I'm
Handle it.
fine, right?
Yeah, you basically just suffered mild contact burns,
Yeah, okay.
but it didn't spread into your system, and your body's taking care of it. But you could easily use. You're pretty sure it's still toxic, and you could probably use it to trick somebody else if need be.
Mhm.
Or you could spend some time with your kit and some other distillery tools and try to extract, try to remove the poison from the object for use at a later date. But that'll be up to you.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
So what are the rest
I
of you
think
guys?
I actually have a
Go ahead.
potion that works like this.
Yeah.
Is it like this? But
Yeah.
more long term.
More long term and more damaging. That just seems to be
Fair. Okay.
that just seems to be a paralytic. This, which can be useful in medical applications. This, on the other hand, it burns and causes actual damage. And what are the rest of you guys up to? Lanissa is doing her poison extractions.
Weapons and stuff. Hey, Varen, do you see anything interesting you want to check out? And she'll just basically be a Sherpa for Varen. Unless he's like too enthralled with the book.
Don't throw it into
Which book is he reading currently?
the electricity book. He's been
Okay.
reading that
Yeah.
mostly since we found it.
Then she'll just kind of aimlessly look around for anything of interest and hopefully get lucky because she doesn't know. She's not into science or magic or anything, but hopefully try to find something useful.
Defined interest here. Because you're basically just seeing jars full of weird stuff. I don't think your character knows anything about.
Anything about? Could she see any like organs?
Organs?
Organs or anything that could be considered from other races, humanoid, that could be altered in some ways.
She's not seeing anything that looks like that, no.
No notes on any tables or anything like that?
No, just various weird symbols here occasionally.
What kind of weird symbols?
Let's see. Roll a nature check. Yeah, you definitely don't recognize that.
Then I guess she's going to walk around the room and go, because that's all she can do.
Alright, anyone else?
Sure, just keeping an eye out in the hallway.
Urk, what are you doing?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. And Will, are you singing "Born Free" yet?
Huh?
Bad joke. Sorry.
Sorry, my saw on Discord that it wasn't picking up my sound for a second.
Yeah, just the audio in Discord.
Don't worry, you're not the only one. Oh,
Well, I turned on voice suppression, noise suppression because.
Oh, thing's a piece of shit. Ugh,
yeah,
I
I
hate
know,
that.
but cars keep driving by.
Oh,
I'm gonna turn it off now and just mute if I hear it in the distance because they don't have any mufflers on their exhaust pipe. I live in a motor town. They just love building their own fucking cars and they can't do it because they're stupid fucks. Hillbillies. Anyway. Sorry, what was the question?
What is your character doing?
Thinking about letting these animals go?
Just thinking?
Can you promise us they won't bite us?
No.
Maybe we should let them go when we're getting out of here. Also, if we let them go here, won't they just cause a disturbance in the town?
I mean, they're
They might-
smart
they might-
animals.
I mean-
They'd rather not. But they just cause a disturbance when they're found.
Man, I'd just say it might be safer to wait until we're getting out of
I
here.
mean, a snake wouldn't attack a human. They can't eat the human.
I mean, yeah, but humans are stupid, so they might want
Yeah,
to attack
exactly.
the snake.
I mean, maybe they could eat one of those frog people. Nah, they're too big.
Yeah, you haven't seen any of the smaller frog folk around here. You've only seen the ones that are human-sized.
Can he? What were they kept in? Jars? Small jars or?
Well, the dead ones are being kept in small jars. The
Oh.
live ones are being kept in tanks.
All right. We're just gonna say, gesture. I'm gonna help you out. Get out. Don't bite, idiot.
Calling them an idiot or don't bite the idiot?
Don't bite, you idiot. Yes, Will is insulting the poisonous snakes. Venomous snakes.
That's about par for Will. to be fair. The
He's
true
about that.
insults nature.
Yeah. He insults everyone, I'll thank
Yeah, that's fair. It's
Mm.
just freaking
It doesn't matter if you're a master wizard or a venomous snake.
or dragon.
That too. And then it's just gonna open up the atriums and pick up the snakes.
Alright. The snakes are less thrashy than one might expect from being picked up like this.
Coming through, wheeling snakes.
Jerry, you see the small gnome holding several venomous snakes in his hands.
Let's see, what would be the quickest way out of here?
We don't know the way out of here other than where we came from.
Eric, kick that door open.
Thank.
No,
Never mind, I'll go back the same way I came from.
Well, why don't we let the snakes go on the way?
I yelled
This
and
isn't-
everything. God damn it. I said I'll kick the door.
Will goes to the staircase and leaves snakes there.
The snakes
Go
start
up.
making their slow slither up the steps.
Yeah, and then it just lots of big people with feet stay hidden. And then he walks all the way around again.
Do you really think that was a good use of our time?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you find any weapons that you liked in the other room?
Listen,
Oh, what?
leave
you got to
no
say?
room. I was checking out what was in a room, not freeing nature.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, we could keep all the swords and sell them later, but that would be kind of stealing.
I don't see any one of you opening any doors.
I'm sorry, I'm carrying someone in our party who is crippled.
No, I carry people.
I can hear you, Will.
I know. I just said it loud enough so that you could.
Oh, aren't you this right? Can we get a
God, can we
Can
please
you
keep
please open the
looking?
door?
Can we
Alright.
please just keep
Oh,
going?
I'll just keep it simple then and just let the spiders out here. It just opens opens the atrium so that spiders can walk out whenever they want.
The
When
tiny,
they walk
the
out.
tiny spiders are now everywhere, and just running around. The bigger spiders are climbing down the
Here you go. Happy?
thing.
That was quick.
She doesn't say anything. She just sighs and just like kind of adjusts Viren on her back.
Should I done it quicker? Maybe I should have broken the glass and agitated them.
Can you please open a door?
He
She just kinda
will
looks
open
down.
The door.
Then looks straight ahead.
He's gonna open it. Creep.
I don't like it down here, Will.
No, me neither.
Alright. You see a corridor going north and south. It appears to break a bit here. Like there's a passage going this way. From what you can see, sticking your head out into the door. As you're looking out into that hallway, by the way, Urk, roll perception check.
Hmm? Okay. Perception.
Perception.
18.
Yeah, you peer out into the corridor and like you look up and down, and you know it's kind of funny that the rock walls are. You've got goggles on that let you see in the dark, right?
Think so, yeah. Pretty goggles of night.
There we go.
Pretty
So
sure that's
you
it, right?
see that like the floor and bits of the wall kind of around chest level to you are a bit darker than the upper parts of the walls and the ceiling. Like all of those just seem a lot lighter up there than down lower. The floor
Okay, who's
especially.
going first?
What's wrong?
What?
I don't know if you can see that, but this
I mean-
floor is a little bit different than normal.
Sure, you'll look.
Roll perception or investigation.
See. With investigation, it's higher. It helps that she can see in color, so that. Oh, that helps at all.
No, you don't really know what Urk is going on about. It looks like fine stone differences to you.
Phaedra will pop out, a head out. She'll like peep around Chiori.
Phaedra, considering you're a dwarf and you know your stone, you know that the stone naturally is all the same color from what the ceiling color and the upper part of the hallway color is.
Mm.
And all of the color at your headline and lower, especially the floor, that's covered with a fine film of ash.
She will point that out to everybody.
Oh, good.
In fact, with that high of a perception check, you can see that there's little outcroppings in the ceiling. Like these little metal tubes up there that just seem kind of out of place. And you could see various patches in the floor where there seems to be a slight level difference. Like, so slight that, even Urk wouldn't have noticed.
I'm sensing a trap here, guys.
I don't know. Can we get
Go
a
the
second
other
opinion?
way.
She's
You
just
want-
more making. I'm making fun of that spell that will keep making fun
Do,
of.
do you want to trust? Do you want to trust in the magic department?
I don't think we really cast that. I think it's pretty obvious at this point.
Tubes in the ceiling, ash on the walls, uneven floor.
Pressure plates.
Is it a
triggers, and
trap
fire.
or is it shoddy craftsmanship? You'll never know unless you step on it.
Bit of both, maybe.
We need to find the trigger point.
We do have other ways of egress if we wish to check those out first.
Indeed. What are we...
Back that way, Phaedra.
Alright,
That's where the noise came from.
okay, she'll flip around.
Come on, Anissa.
I used to imagine when Phaedra moves around in the corridor, she sometimes just forgets Viren is on the back, and Viren gets the brunt of it by hitting corners every now and then.
Oh, totally. Totally.
I'm fine.
Especially his trailing feet, considering he's taller than Phaedra.
How tall is Viren?
Don't know. I never thought of that
Never
question.
really did it. Yeah. Phaedra's 5 foot, so she's the tallest a dwarf can be.
Yeah, Phaedra is a very tall dwarf.
Yes, she is majestic. What the fuck you say?
What?
You're about 2 feet taller than Will. Will is tiny compared to you.
What the fuck you say, little man?
Oh my god. Yeah, Urk, you open this particular door, and throughout the room, you see mounted skeletons of humanoids and related beings. There are just skeleton after skeleton, all mounted and articulated.
He will close the door. Move it along.
What's in there?
What was in there?
No, you guys don't need to see. You guys don't need to see.
Yeah, open the
Phaedra,
door,
open the
Urk.
door.
No, he don't open the door. Can I persuade him to not open the door?
You can
Phaedra
certainly
just
try.
arm out against the wall and pushes
I
him
will
aside, opens the door.
I will persuade you to not. No.
You
Not
know
open
that
the door.
strongly Urk doesn't want you to open the door, but it's still it's still up to you what you want to do, Phaedra.
She's opening the door.
God damn.
You look in and you see lots and lots of skeletons, all mounted and articulated.
Oh my god.
Paradise.
I told you not to open the door.
Did you just say paradise?
Wait. What?
I didn't
They,
say that
they
out
are in
loud.
various sizes. Wow, Varen's a short elf.
They didn't say that out loud.
Do you need to go see a psychiatrist?
You see, like, mostly humanoids from the look of things, but all of them people of various kinds. Like, you see ones that are most likely grung, ones that are like humans or elves. It's like very hard to tell skeleton wise, but the difference between a human and an elf. You see ones that are small that either gnomes, halflings, or hopefully not children.
Oh no,
There's
that's probably
all sorts of sizes. You even see a mounted carapace of what is most likely a thrikin in one corner.
Oh my god. She will go in the room.
Oh wow!
Why would you do? What?
Thank God Vader's going to. It'll be odd to ask.
Why?
Because it's a room of articulated skeletons. She's never seen it before, and it just is very odd. The only skeletons she's seen are, like, obviously, like, people that have, like, been burnt to death. She hasn't seen ones that have been, like, bleached and in my mind, like, I'm picturing, like, science class, like, articulated, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, so, like,
like
these...
museum. This is
Yeah.
it's like a museum exhibit.
So, like, bleached white, like, scientific, and it just
Well,
looks very...
some of them are not quite bleached. Well, some of them are
Oh,
bleached. Some
okay.
of them look like maybe they. Well, yeah, actually, they would look bleached. Never mind. I'm just trying to think of the various ways of getting flesh off bones. I'm just like, there's 3 main
Beetles.
ways that I can think of.
But yeah, she's kind of... Not fascinated's not the word. More like... shocked, because it's something that she's never seen and it just looks very strange. So...
Annoying thing is that I won't be able to easily sneak you my bag.
No, Switches and Fury is also watching you two.
Yeah. Bit of a sad.
Yeah, Vera just
Think
found
about
another
not-
room that he wants to just raid. He's like, but this room has everything I want.
What is this place?
Forgot.
A shop of horrors.
What are they doing down here?
It's actually that high.
Whatever he was doing, it's stopping.
So... Okay. And she kind of, like, squints her eyes a little bit. She's, like, trying to think hard. So we have a furnace down here with body parts, I'm guessing. You throw away the pieces that you don't need? And then keep the ones that you do? Why... What is he building things? What is he doing down here? Is he building people?
I don't know what he's doing. And honestly, I really don't care. That's because I know what he will be doing.
Well, yeah, we can't... yeah, I'm just...
I just
Oh,
don't
this
know.
room is horrible.
Yeah. I don't know how to make sense of this, because I don't think there is sense of this.
Why would you put skeletons on display? Is this
Willis-
like some dark magic?
No, hey, I don't see Jim around.
Oh, God.
Man, what do? Came out of it.
My- Some dark magic. What do you mean by that?
Oh, I had to.
Well, dark, like, whenever I was in Chult, the jungles were taken over by necromancy. Dead things coming back to life.
Grace. In the room with the weapons, there were like, I think plaques
Yes.
with information,
And,
other plants with
Yeah,
information here as well?
roll investigation. You're seeing the occasional written thing here and there. Yeah, you start looking around. You see plaques mounted on there. It like says human. That and gives a gender, gives an approximate age. Elf. Again, and like basically lists the various races and says age and gender and that's the approximate age and gender. But as you're looking around the plaques, you notice that investigation that the the wall over here is not quite even with the rest of the wall. Like there's like a 5 foot segment that's different.
But first of all,
It's snowing. Sorry,
nice.
I live in
Yeah,
Texas. It's a big thing.
yeah.
Still
Can
green
imagine.
outside my window today.
Yeah, this is a weird wall, probably hiding something, I guess. And as to why there are labels on everything, I don't. Usually, if it would be, evil magic thing, the bones would walk around and try to hurt us, wouldn't they?
I
Yeah,
mean,
that is the premise of necromancy.
mhm.
Mm-hmm. So, I think this person maybe studies.
Studies. Why would you study dead things?
To learn more about living.
That makes no sense, Will.
Yeah, it would. I mean, try to see the bone structure of a person without seeing the bones.
Hmm.
It's sick. And it's horrible, but I think this person is learning about the people, all different
Again,
races and cultures.
against their will.
Yeah, no, obviously. They're dead. This person seems to be killing them, studying their bodies, and then taking their possessions and going through and studying those as well. What is this person trying to learn? Because I doubt it's simple medicine. Will start looking at this wall to see if there's a way to activate the door.
Phaedra will move in so other people can come in if they want.
All right, roll investigation again.
Hmm.
All right. So yeah, using that investigation to specifically investigate that wall, you come to the conclusion that it is a very simple pivot that'll just rotate when you press on it.
It rotates in the middle.
Yes.
Right. So we'll just push the door, the wall, and just turns it so that it stands.
And you see,
Actually, like so.
copy, paste.
Yeah.
All right.
He
And
turned the wall.
you find yourself looking at a very similar room, except that instead of people skeletons, you see skeletons of various animals and various aberrations of various kinds. 'Cause one of the creatures that you see skeleton of is an owl bear.
Oh, cool.
So you see like bear, wolf, owl bear, like I said, skeleton of an owl that's nearby it. Um,
It's a
this
it's a skeleton of a
various
bear, a skeleton of an owl bear, and then a skeleton of an owl.
something
An owl
like
skeleton.
this, as if like somebody
There's-
was studying like the differences between the three creatures.
Yeah.
There's an owl bear, an owl bear. You said that? No, three separate things.
So two owl bears. No, an owl, a bear, and a owl bear.
Yeah, but you see various other skeletons, some of which are less easy to identify just by glancing at them.
Yeah, no, I think this person is trying to study the things that kill.
Mm.
How did he go? Never mind. I'm not going to question how we got the animals in here. The aberration.
I highly dislike this.
Welcome back, Baron. You're now in a room full of animal and aberration and monstrosity sort of skeletons.
This room's less interesting.
Even with the owl bear.
It's a useless room.
You can't use
Yeah,
it.
unfortunately,
can't
you
use
can't.
them.
Yeah, I mean, at higher levels, you can make mummies and wights, but that's still just human corpses.
Yeah.
Sure,
Sadly,
yeah,
can't
Legend Earth to follow.
Sadly, you can't animate dead animal bodies.
Oh, you can?
Yes, you can.
Mhm.
No.
No, I mean, there's a new spell that lets you do it. If the DM's like, "Oh, you can do it," just
mean-
becomes a zombie bear with the same stats as a zombie.
Yeah, as GM, I'm telling you, that's exactly what you can do. You can.
Oh,
Yeah,
if that's the
but,
case,
like-
then
This
You
room
can make
got a
it-
whole lot more interesting.
yeah. If that's the case, then yeah, this room's just as interesting as the last. Maybe
Yeah,
even more.
the thing is that the animal skeletons, they can't hold weapons, which is why people usually don't turn them into skeletons unless like they just want the intimidation factor, because it freaks people out.
Because technically, there's no rule that zombies and skeletons can't wear armor or use weapons.
Well, I mean, skeletons
yeah.
especially, they use weapons.
Oh, yeah, skeletons, especially, they're very well known for
Yeah.
bows.
Exactly. But I'm saying is that's I think the reason it's not that they can't, that a necromancer can't turn an animal. It's that they don't see the point in it because they can't hold a weapon.
That reminds me of the one game I played.
But
very
yeah,
briefly.
as GM, you can if the spell just says animate dead, then you can animate any creature like that. Now that comes to animals of any kind. Because humanoids are typically under the animal, humanoids are technically under animals usually. It's like some of them are monstrosities, and you can sometimes extend it to that. What the the standard animate dead spell won't do is some of the more inherently magical creatures, because their innate magic will interfere with the magic trying to
Yeah,
turn
that's
them into an undead.
understandable.
That usually means you need a slightly different, more modified spell to do it, like a beholder, for example. I mean, I've thrown zombie beholders at you before. They do exist. It's just that they're much harder to make, or an undead dragon, for that matter. One that isn't a Draco-Lich. Because they can and do happen, but it's that you can't use the simple raise dead spell on them to animate them. You need more complex things because they have innate magic. There we go.
I
Questions?
cast the spirit of Halloween.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Will opens the door.
We should be checking those for traps first, Will.
All right, and you see a very long north-south corridor. I will actually put this on the map as much as possible. Hold on, because this is a
Okay.
long corridor, and I don't. I'm gonna have to move the box, unfortunately.
Might need to move whoever drew A, B, C, D. Might need to.
That's what I just said.
move
I'm not to move the box.
Oh.
I drew it.
Ah.
Wax.
Yeah.
A box.
What's in the box?
Box.
It's the boxing.
Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
You boxing?
Moosin.
Oh yeah,
boxing.
there is definitely not enough room to finish this map, unfortunately.
Oh.
It's a big map after all.
It's not so huge. Hold on. I still need bigger. Ugh. I keep doing this with the random battle maps now, don't I? Easier thing to do here. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second to rename to rename and shuffle some things around. I just need to double the height on this because the width is fine. It's actually not huge.
Reach a heighten the width of the map that is hidden, that is heightened. What? Even I don't know what I said.
Okay. Okay, why is Urk now off the map?
See Urk there.
Oh, that's 2x.
Oh, I see. He
What?
must have gotten hidden at some point. Never mind.
But
What?
but
It was multiplied.
hello there.
Yes, we
Well,
got
that's
moved
all-
down.
That's where Urk went.
It's-
No, not again. Not the multiplying glitch. No.
Okay.
I've been
Into
down
the
this
void at one
route
point.
before.
Yeah. Oops. Some of this stuff moved.
Yeah, I got it. I'll move it.
Alright.
Oh,
Hey,
now I
nothing
can't
shit.
move. Wait, there we go. I can't move the stuff that Tobias did. It's snowing! Oh, sorry, I gotta mute.
Alright. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, there's no breaks in this floor. It's just that I have a hard time lining things up sometimes.
Oh, I should probably put.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. So.
That's not trap. Hit the tarp.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry,
What do you call
I have
flying
such
tarp?
a hard time with this sometimes.
Oh
You're
no,
fine.
take your time.
What do you call magic? What do you call a flying tarp?
Magic carpet.
No, a magic tarp.
Okay, guys, don't touch anything. Do not move. I'm going to readjust this now
Okay.
Yep.
so that it fits better since I now have the better outline. Like I said, I was originally planning on doing this map part yesterday, but I got so kind of busy with the build that I didn't have time, unfortunately. Okay, so I only actually needed a little bit extra space. Maybe 32. There we go. Now we have more room.
Room for squad.
You guys okay?
I mean, I am. I don't know what that was. Oh,
Type something out.
Bookcase!
Oh, your bookcase, man.
I really liked it.
You
So-
told me.
Oh!
Oh no, sorry. It's still there. It's just that I need to. I need to put it some. Hold on. I'm on
No,
the
you're fine.
I'm on the map. The map layer. Hold on. To the back. There we go.
There you go.
Now all should be well again.
There you go.
Just
Fix
bookcase
it.
slowly disappears.
Fixed it. What'd you
oh,
do?
everything else disappeared except for the.
Boss
no.
room? Boss room.
I like the beer and
No, no,
paradise.
no, no. I haven't actually put in the rest of the things.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just all
I
you
know.
guys.
I know that is.
You know.
Why did the music stop? Oh, there it is. That's an awful lot of bass.
Yeah,
Are
let's
those
be a
health
sweet girl.
potions?
let's draw a Viren Oasis.
Why? Why? Where'd all the enemies go?
Like, this is a suspiciously empty room.
This
Why
is a
did it-
suspiciously long and empty corridor.
Why did it autosave?
Why is there such a big door at the end of the corridor?
There, that's what you can see looking up that way and looking down that way.
A lot of ammo.
Oh, I know that feeling. When playing DSA.
I'm gonna guess it's a door here.
No, those aren't doors. I would draw the doors in if they were doors. Those are
sorry.
those are just corridor breaks that you see from
Silly.
here.
What are you doing, Phaedra?
We're in paradise. Thank you. It was a little tomfoolery aside.
What?
Oh my.
Shall we investigate this hallway? North or south?
Well, there was a trap in the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Should I go for the almighty spell, or does anyone here want to show off with the
Use the
sharp eyes?
spell.
Y'all just said that was the useless spell ever. Why would we be using that?
Because it's fun.
Use the spell, Will.
By the way, Will, perception
I hear
check.
someone from the other side.
Perception check, please, Will.
Oh. But what if I say no?
Then
I
will
refuse.
I close my eyes.
Yeah. Now that you're in this corridor, you're hearing a bit of a blip, blip coming from over here,
From over.
from the south. somewhere in the south, you hear this kind of like bloop, bloop noise.
I hear dripping noises that way.
Not exactly dripping, more of a popping noise.
I hear popping noises. It's popping off over there.
Yes.
Well, the thing is,
I mean, I can look around and see
the
if I see anything.
spell specifies that I have to. So I can only look in one direction when I do it
Oh, right.
because
I
it's
forgot how
something that I.
useless was.
Yeah, it's. I literally have to be looking at because it. Even if I could see it behind me,
It has to
I'm
be
not
line of
looking that
sight,
direction.
right.
Yeah.
I would like to look for traps.
Oh, that spell really needs to be changed.
It does.
No shit.
Fuck, I would give it a fucking concentration for. Even that would make it better. Like a duration based.
10 minutes of.
Like detect magic.
Yeah, 10
Let's
minutes.
detect traps.
Fucking 10 minutes of there is a trap ahead of you. That's fine.
Even that is better than that. So let's see.
Well,
Sorry, just roll that. Is Chris muted?
Sorry. You don't need to detect anything that's trapped this time around. The floors and the ceiling are all about the same color. Nothing discolored about them that set you off last time looking in that other corridor.
Seems clear.
All right.
Is Eric coming, or is he too afraid of bones?
Jesse, you okay?
Eric, it's not safe to stay behind in the hallway. You're not walking,
Not walking
on
on
bones.
bones. It's
They're mounted
They're
along
all-
or all
They're
throughout the
propped up.
room. It's like a museum. You've been to
Yeah.
museums, haven't you, Jesse? Or
yeah, you walk some
is there a
bones there as well.
problem in Australia with museums that I'm not aware of?
Yeah, they get to walk on the displays.
Yeah, come on,
Because
Gris.
screw history, of course. That's what we always do. Come on, get with the times.
Are we going
Pretty
north
sure
or
that-
south?
well, he's hearing the sound from the south.
Okay.
Curious. Unless we wish to avoid the sound for now.
No, we're checking this whole place out. Might as well go to the sound. We need to make sure nobody's down here. Rescue anybody we can.
Dory nods and kind of keeps going.
All right.
Gonna keep an eye out still, basically, as she's walking for any discrepancies, but I'm assuming with that investigation, it's fine. Or she
Phaedra's
thinks
gonna,
it's fine.
Phaedra's gonna tap the side of her head, and she's gonna keep detect magic up.
Okay.
Are you behind Sherry, Will?
Yeah, right now I'm
Yeah.
paying very close attention to where your tokens are.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
I only see Shiori move.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for you to.
So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There
And
you go.
where Viren would be, so the move ahead, you two.
Right now, Linissa is apparently staying behind.
Coming up.
Let me just do it like.
Quentin.
Yeah, I moved.
Hey, mate.
Okay. Just making sure. I
Look,
don't want anybody getting like smushed or zapped or
I'm
I don't know what
sorry.
the fuck.
I'm kind of 3D modeling at the same time.
Okay.
3D modeling, that's awesome.
No, it's not. I hate it. Uh,
Well, Grizz just said watch where your token is specifically, so if you need us to poke you, let us know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
if
just
you
don't
want, if you want to poke me, it's fine.
Oh, I'll give you a good poke. I just don't want you dying.
Anyway,
I see anything while running in the corner, basically.
nope, you don't see anything in front of you.
Can I use
But you are
one of my-
hearing you're hearing the occasional pop noise followed by the occasional very soft clump noise.
Something
Can I
dripping.
use a steel mirror to look around a corner?
You have one in your inventory?
I do. I started with one with a haunted background.
Sure. All right. So you glance carefully around a corner with a mirror, and you see what looks like discarded bones laying on the floor, and there's these what looks like a pit. You can only see part of the area. Hold on. You can only see like part of the area over here, like you see like the top part here. But again, you can see like bones that look like it's as if they're rising up from those little pits, like these little circular pits, and just like plopping onto the onto the area just around the pits.
So the bones are coming out of the pit.
Yeah, they're basically rising up from the pit as if like on the surface of something that you can't really see, and just plop onto the side there.
So lean back. So there's pits, and the bones are coming out of the pit of their own, it seems. Or something is moving them out.
You want me to send Cinder in and check it out?
Didn't you lose Cinder and have to pull her out? Like, I seem to recall that maybe she was too close to something, or am I thinking of a different game with someone else's familiar?
Different
I s-
game, different game. It was when the tower shot.
Yeah,
Remember?
I just remember electricity killing a familiar the other day.
Yeah, it was the tower, Curse of Strahd.
Okay.
So she died last at the invisible spider in
Okay.
the woods.
Yeah, that's right. And then you brought her back later.
Yeah, I did.
If you want.
Yeah. She's gonna snap her out. Okay, girl. Be very, very, very quiet. I want you just to peek over real quick and see what's in those pits. Take a look around. And she's going to be ready if she sees anything start to be aggressive. She is going to bamf her back because she does not have any more incense, I don't think. Yeah, so any side of aggression or anything, she's gonna snap her into the safe space. So let me pull out Cinder. Where are you, baby girl? There you go.
You know, like what I see, you go to safety.
Yeah.
So she sees two pits, actually. There's the one that she already saw, and like right there, and there's like another pit right over here. But both of them seem to have the same thing. Like there's, various body parts in the pits at various depths, and occasionally bones just come rising up to the surface of them and are plopping onto the sides.
Does she see what is causing the bones to plop out, basically? Is there something in there throwing them out?
Roll perception check.
Okay. So if I'm looking through Cinder's eyes as Phaedra, that's Phaedra's perception, or is it Cinder's?
Cinder's.
Okay. I think she still gets advantage anyway. Let's see. Yeah, advantage perception. 17.
Yeah, she sees something. It's like maybe liquid, because the bones seem to be floating in those pits, but at various levels. It's like the meaty parts of them seem to be down towards the bottom of the pits, and as they seem to be slowly becoming skeletonized, the bones themselves are like lifting up to the top and eventually just being expelled by some unknown force. But it's the same in both pits. Some sort of liquid or something that is easy to see through is just excreting these bones.
She will relay that to everybody, what she sees.
Like that.
It's almost like something's digesting the bodies and then keeping the bones. And then when the bones are done, expelling them.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'm going to send Cinder a little further in.
But by that, what do you
she'll
mean? What is she going to do?
peep over in the other pit, see if it's the same thing.
Yeah, I was describing both pits.
Okay, well, she's a little jargon.
Sorry, I was figuring that she was like hovering in between them, staring
Okay.
down, and I was describing both pits at the same time. They're identical.
Anything else of interest in this room right here?
Nope. It's not exactly a room. It's as if the corridor just opens up and, well, it is a room. It just has two non-doors corridors.
Cinder's gonna look up. Any hatches or anything in the ceiling?
No.
Phaedra will bring her back. That's pretty much all that's in that room. I would stay away from the pits.
Agreed.
Something not right about that.
More than likely, if you touch that pit, it's not gonna go well.
Mm-mm.
Make sure everyone behind it knows to specifically stay clear of those pits.
Phaedra will relay that to everybody.
Because they're like right here and like right here, kind of, right?
Yeah, they're basically, the room has two big pits in it, and bones surround the pits.
So, yeah.
You say pit
Motherfucker.
and then?
You bitch.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
I did it.
You
Story's
did
gonna
it.
basically- She'll start walking in cautiously, but she's gonna basically be hugging the wall, essentially.
All right. On the side of the bones or the opposite side from the bones?
More just like along this
Which
wall.
side are the bones? Is this side the bones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bones.
Yeah, she's gonna hug this side, basically, just kind of hugging the outside and going to check out this path because we don't know where it goes. So, I mean, I can't really go much further because of the way the Roll20 connects, but
Yeah, my cat has decided that this is the perfect place to sit in front of. Because of course she does.
of course. As a player, I'm fairly certain I know what's in those pits.
Yeah.
I remember them.
No,
I can't
these
remember
are
who
clear
all-
though.
Yeah, but wasn't there a chunk of our party that ran into a gelatinous cube?
No, I was like thinking of one of Quentin's characters falling into a pit and being digested, but that was a
Oh,
black pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not a black pudding. I guess it's an.
This group's
Based-
met a couple of black puddings.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
faced black puddings, but I don't know if we've.
Whoever
Face
made
on
the
cubes.
little bones that is so cute. This is a lovely map, thanks to you guys.
You have to accessorize.
Yes, yes you do.
Exactly.
If we're walking in a line here,
So you just basically are looking at a long corridor with just a bending at the end.
I'm just gonna delete Cinder. She's too
Hey,
big.
Will.
Yep.
Will. Your passive perception is again what? Sure, you already moved.
Does anyone else hear that dragon outside?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will come.
Will, what's your passive perception again?
Well,
30
Wait.
something.
bullshit or no bullshit?
You get extra for observant.
I know, that's so bullshit. So 28.
Yeah.
Wait, you have more
So-
passive perception than me.
so
Not allowed.
Will-
With his shield, yes.
Not allowed.
So Will, you notice Shiori taking a step into the corridor, and you notice before she does, this corridor in front of you looks a lot like this corridor up here. And
Ah, the
Shiori
platform.
and Shiori is currently stepping into onto ash that's already been ground down into the floor.
Stop and back, Shuri. Stop and back.
Shiori, before you do that, roll a dexterity check.
Oh, don't you kill my wife.
Do
Check or save.
Check.
does she get any bonus for being warned? Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Let's see. Time for me to make a roll. Ah, good. I rolled a 1. So Shiori, you lift up your foot as soon as you were about to step down, and Will told you to stop. You lift up your foot. You look down to the spot that you were about to step on, and focus in, and realize you were about to step on a tiny, almost invisible pressure plate. You also yeah. So you basically just see you could have easily had something terrible happen to you. And given the ash around, most likely fire-based.
Like that my eyes are better than that spell.
What?
What? Nothing, I'm just shitting on a spellcaster of old.
Oh, fine traps. Gotta love it.
No. Not much point going this way.
These long corridors seem to be somewhat guarded. Alright, everyone, time to turn around.
All right.
Time to check Northwood.
Alright, and I think it is a good time for a quick break.
I'll go play in the snow, baby.
Beerby.
See you in a bit.
Be right back.
I
Wait,
would
you have snow?
fine.
Texas has snow.
I'm jealous. We don't.
I'm
Fuck.
not jealous.
Live in
We have a
Sweden,
lot
we
of
barely
snow.
got snow.
What?
Yep.
My computer's
Ah,
having
that's-
issues. I
isn't
think I might be stopping now.
Dude, it's. I don't think we've had snow for a couple of years. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I remember having childhoods with snow every Christmas, but not anymore.
no, actually, that's just a common myth. Everyone says that they remember snow in their childhoods, but it's
I have
usually only.
Pictures.
Yeah, I know, but those don't matter. Proof don't matter. No, it's just a common thing to misremember that they always used to snow when you were younger.
Like, I'm pretty sure we used to always have. Like, I'm pretty sure every year in when I mean, even like up till like 7 years ago, we had snow. Like at 7 years ago, it wasn't that often, but like we very rarely have snow, which is sad because I like snow.
Yeah, I mean, I remember having snow in November when I was younger, a couple of years. That was nice. Now we went all the way to Christmas before we got our first snow. That's my part of Sweden, anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna go get my last cup of coffee.
I'm gonna be back in a sec.
I am back. Oh no. Dushy's microphone, Dushy's headset. No, that's not good.
Yeah, every single time if I go muted, whenever I come back on, I'll have to go into my settings, click on it, and then even if I'm halfway through a conversation, it'll just randomly cut out, and yeah, it's starting to get really annoying. And also, whenever a sound goes through, it'll play through the TV and not from my headphones. The only thing that actually plays through my headphones is Discord's voice chat.
How?
I do not know.
Have you gone into your PC output settings? Because I'm pretty sure that's where the problem lies.
I might have somewhere, but I no freaking clue. And I have been doing a little bit of green because my legs are in pain. And I'm a bit tired from it, so I don't really have the energy to try and figure out what the hell's going on. I'm just hoping that I turn off for the time that I go to sleep and then wake up, turn it back on, and hopefully everything will be back to normal.
Why do you have the leg pains?
The what?
The leg pain. You said you had leg pain?
Oh, yeah, just from standing half the time in the kitchen. Remember, I'm not used to actually being physical.
You work in the kitchen now, that's right.
Yeah, and Friday, this Friday, no, it was actually Saturday. I ended up going in, and it was just me and one other cook, and I actually got to do some of the cooking instead of just doing dishes.
Ooh.
So that was
Sweet.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About those leg pains,
That's pretty
I
awesome.
work in a lot of places where legs and feet and basket gets hurt. Buy better shoes and better soles.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're working
no,
at the
these
kitchen.
are
One person to
best
talk to in our group would be talk to Smug. She also works in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Hard floors, soft shoes.
I have soft boots.
Like
They're
they have to
kitchen
have good
boots.
soles though. They have to
Yeah.
pressurize correctly.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
problem is the shoes I have with those kind of soles I can't wear because they're not socially acceptable.
No one gives a shit. You're in a
Remember,
kitchen.
I mean, yeah,
Two
but not in the
years.
kitchen though. Like I worked at a factory, so like
Yeah.
I don't really have that much choice in footwear. Like I
Yeah.
can get soles, but that's about it.
Yes.
Yep. There's some
For
really
2
good.
years,
Like rubber one? No, not rubber. Not foam. Jelly. Jelly.
Oh yeah, jelly is very good.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so remember, for about 2 years of my entire existence after finishing high school, all I did was lay in bed and play games on a laptop, and I never actually had any exercise or anything.
Yeah. But now you
So
do.
now I've got something that actually makes me get out there every single day, working my ass off, trying to be better than yesterday. And,
It's good stuff,
oh, my
man.
legs, man.
Yes, it's good stuff.
He'll.
Hey,
I
but after like 1 or 2 years after I finished what is probably equivalent of high school, I guess, is I just went to Japan and studied language, and then I just fucking did not study because I just fucking hung around with Japanese people because it was more fun, and I got paid for it.
That's pretty awesome.
We're supposed to be going to Florida at the end of this year.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Dang,
Been
why?
talking to a girl lately.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So also with D&D, I'm also very distracted as well because she keeps texting me, and we haven't really stopped texting for about 3 weeks now. 2 weeks straight.
That's a good thing.
Wait, Florida woman.
What do you mean?
Nothing against Florida women.
Anyhow, is
My
everyone?
role model is a Florida man.
Florida is basically Australia light, so I mean, pretty much there's only like 1 or 2 creatures in there that want to kill you, and I
One
think
of them is Florida man.
Only 1 or 2, Grizz? Now I don't want to go anymore.
we have alligators, and the Burmese python took to Florida, so well that they're now an incredibly invasive species down there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, we've got pictures. There's just one picture I've seen of a python swallowed a gator, but then it couldn't move, and so other gators came along and started ripping apart the python.
I mean, fair, I guess. I mean, how big might you be to eat a gator, though? I mean, it might have been a tiny gator.
No. This was a huge snake.
I think I saw that picture double years ago, wasn't it?
Yes, but that's the point. The Florida is such a it was just like Burma in terms of Myanmar in terms of breeding ability, in terms of environment, except for one thing: it didn't have the sorts of predators that that you can find over in Myanmar.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Yeah, invasive species are a very big problem. You know what is very good
care, Jesse.
invasive species? I mean, a species very good at it being evasive.
other than
Goldfish.
humans, yeah.
Florida man?
Oh, the
Goldfish.
other thing in the South, which includes Florida, kudzu. Some idiot at some point decades ago decided kudzu would be great to put down, and now nobody can get rid of it.
Wait, what is that even?
It's a plant from Japan.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
It
probably.
grows super fast and can swallow everything in its path because nothing eats it.
Is it
In the
edible by
state of-
humans?
No,
Oh,
it's not edible by anything that lives in the States apparently either.
I remember. Oh, and there's. Somehow I'm thinking of eating kangaroo right now. Because they're not invasive, but they are very plentiful in Australia. As
They
far as
live
I
in Australia, therefore they're not invasive. Invasive in
yeah,
Australia.
no. But
would be
like
the
their
rabbits
population
and-
is too high because there aren't enough predators that eat them.
Well,
So they're
Except for
actually
humans. Humans eat
yeah.
them.
I mean, yeah, that's why I'm thinking like I kind of want to try that because ostrich is very good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Both of those things can kill you if you're not careful. A kick from an ostrich, that can be deadly. Kick from a kangaroo, that could be deadly.
I have a friend who has a pet ostrich. I know, they're fucking huge.
But then again, a cow kicking you is also deadly, and people eat cows lots. And if you're not careful, a swarm of pigs could eat you before
Yeah,
you're dead.
but we can probably like outrun a cow. We can't outrun a fucking ostrich.
No.
I mean, I like my chances with cows over ostriches. I've
That's-
seen cows; they're not
that's
that
true.
bad.
Yeah, but see, more people die every year to cows than to pretty much any other animal in this half of the world. The only
Isn't
other
that
animal
hippos,
that's
though?
no. In our half of the world, there's no wild hippos except for the group that's in South America somewhere. Another invasive species.
Wait, y'all have wild hippos?
There are somewhere in South or Central America, I forget where exactly. Some like either corrupt politician or drug lord or both. I forget which it was. Had a private zoo. His hippos escaped. They've been breeding there ever since. There's
Yeah,
there's at least 50, maybe 100 by this point living there.
Fair, y'all
In the
probably
wild.
also gonna have that with lions, if I remember correctly from the documentary. Y'all have a lot of lion people.
We have pumas, yeah. But pumas try to avoid people most of the time, unless they're starving.
Yeah, we Belgians, we have dogs. Yes.
Wild dogs?
No, normal dogs. I don't. Do we? I don't even know. I don't think we have wild dogs. We might. I don't think so.
Is there anything other than a fellow human that can kill you in Belgium?
I mean, I think we maybe have some rules like towards the Ardennes. Oh, we have some swine as well, but like the chances of you meeting them is small, so you'll be fine.
Yeah, bears, wild hogs, lots of stuff.
I mean,
in the
we
United
probably
States,
have bears,
depending
I
on
don't
where you're at.
Apparently, we have snake species here. I haven't seen. Granted, I don't live in an area where snakes would live. But that's interesting that we have. I mean, everywhere has snake species.
Yeah.
I just didn't think
If
we
you-
would have.
If you didn't have snakes, you'd have lots and lots of rats that would eat your grain. People keep
I mean,
forgetting.
we have lots and lots of wild cats, though. So
Okay, that's true. The cats take care of that too. The cats will also eat the snakes. And the birds. Anyway, is everyone back?
Yeah, we've been back for a very long time.
We've just been sitting here chatting about invasive species.
Waiting for you
Tobias?
to-
Is Tobias here?
He was here. Well, are you here?
Yeah, sorry.
You never know when Will's here or not. He's invisible.
Yeah, no, I'm not here. I'm safe.
I feel like Will's so hard to see that even if he jumped into the gelatinous cube, the gelatinous cube wouldn't know he's there. I don't know how, but he would.
how some way he'd make it. Anyway, why aren't we heading to the big boss room though?
We're
That's
going
because
north.
what?
We are.
That's
It's
because one
clearly
of
labeled.
that's because one of you put that up there.
This was trapped, so we're trying to go back, but
Okay.
Willis, awesome perception. Is there a trap ahead?
Hold on. Can I see the text on that again, please?
Oh no, Willis just.
Wait, if you have advantage,
Perceiving.
does that add to your passive bonus?
If you have
Yeah.
advantage, you get a passive +5.
Oh, I have 32 passive
There
perception.
you go. There you go. I was wondering.
if you have disadvantage, it's a -5.
Yes. But not a lot of people use passive everything. But passive perception is on the sheet, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember how far out you can see traps. I was asking you to please post that text again.
I'm not using the spell.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I'm
roll
perceiving.
He's using
perception or
something more
investigation.
accurate, which is his eyes.
Yeah, I'm using something better. My eyes.
Excuse me. Perception or
Uh,
investigation, please.
+8 or +1.
Jesus.
Better. I have passive 32.
Congratulations.
All right. Yeah.
God.
You don't see any traps as you approach this over here.
Totally legit.
What's around this corner?
All right. Let me draw that out for you.
It's a big room with a big monster in it. My favorite part in games is when you come across a boss room and it gives you the option to just leave.
Oh,
Just walk
I
in.
let you do that.
Yeah.
Let you get
You
away
just-
with that.
You walk in and it's a big boss and you're like, oh no.
You're
You
like,
walk out again.
I would rather not deal with
Yeah,
that.
bye.
Oh, hold on. I have this off by 1. There we go. It's like that. Polygon.
A rain check on the rainbow.
Polygons. 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 All right. That's what you would see from there.
Stuff. I'm just gonna. Alright, I'll keep an eye out for traps. Someone else move with me. You will want to go in here, or they would want to follow up.
I'm
We
behind
will.
you, Will.
Where are we going?
On you will.
What's over there?
All right.
Put Baron.
Yeah, Baron's with Phaedra.
Erk is there.
Whoops, I'm in the wrong layer. Ah, hold on. Hold on a second. I hate when I do that.
We could just move our tokens away now, and then you could.
No,
you
no,
could
no.
put
I
all
got
of
it.
the big
I got it.
that-
I already did. Most of this is on the map layer.
All right.
All right. So that's pretty much what you would see from there. Looking up. You put different colors for doors. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
All right. So.
I'm not bothered if I just draw over a wall,
Yeah.
or if I leave it emptied.
Alrighty.
Um. Guess this way.
All right. Will.
Yeah, I also said keep an eye out for traps, but okay.
You said you were gonna pass that off to somebody else. I heard you specifically say that.
Nope.
No.
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 All right.
No.
Then you're gonna roll. You're gonna roll perception again.
Phaedra said that she was going right behind him as a second one to check, but me too, Phaedra.
So yeah, you still wouldn't see
All right.
as you're walking on ahead. Phaedra, though, as you see Will about to step into this corridor, you happen to look up, and you see what appears to be it looks like a. Okay, what's the best way to put this? there's something metallic in the ceiling that looks like it could drop down into and just cover this entire corridor space right here. Like the right like form a door right there that's currently open.
Will, above your head. Take a step back.
Ow.
Lanisa, can you get up here and see if you can disable whatever the hell this thing is? She'll take a step aside.
Okay. Crystals check.
The big problem is Phaedra right now. Viren is in the way.
Viren is on her back.
He's still taking up part of the corridor there. Lanissa, you're stepping into that corridor.
Well, then she'll take another step back.
There you go.
The trap's right there, basically. It is that.
Is it no longer there now?
Okay, so you look up there and you don't see any way of let's see, how tall is Lanissa again?
She's like 5'9".
You said.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
okay,
it's well the thing itself is way far above her head. She doesn't see where the pressure plate is. That's not what Phaedra saw. Phaedra saw the panel that could fall down.
Do
so
I
but the
see
pressure
what?
plate wouldn't be up high. The pressure plate would be down low.
Yeah.
And you didn't see the pressure plate.
Do I see the pressure plate with a passive 32?
Not where you're standing now.
The pleasure plate.
Pressure plate. I mean, I'll walk to where I see the thing that triggers the trap. Is
Alright.
that a possibility?
You're gonna have to roll an active perception though, or an active investigation. Up to you.
Well, let's roll perception.
Okay.
With advantage in both, to be fair.
Okay.
But my perception score is higher.
Right. So
That's
you
true.
head in, and you see that the pressure plates are actually right about here.
Can I disarm them now?
All right. So you sit down with your thieves' tools and you start putting in ways of disarming them. You're pretty sure you at least will not trigger the pressure plate with what you've done, because you've pretty much stuck some stuff underneath there to keep it from depressing, that sort of thing.
So the plates won't go off?
Correct.
Okay. Do I see that there is any other way of triggering these? Like a lever somewhere?
No, you do not.
I think it's safe, guys. How dark is it in here?
As dark as anywhere else in this place. There's no lights on.
Shadow step.
And with
shadow-
your passive perception, you notice that there's a similar panel up there. Now
Okay.
draw
They'll
that.
trap us in that hallway, basically.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and disarm that as well.
No. That's not. It's not the pressure plate. That's just the same sort of thing that would fall down
panel.
like the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Same pressure plate, basically. Boom, boom, trapped.
Okay. Guys,
Lanissa, that reminds me. As you're saying that, Lanissa, you also notice that you're by the pressure plates. There are tiny little holes in the ceiling and floor. That doesn't look like the ones that you saw in the other corridor. There's no evidence of ash, but there are worrisome little holes in there that something could come out of.
I make a poison check to see with my poisoner's tools if there's any poison residue.
It's not exactly poison. It's something else, but it's like something adjacent. But so you're not entire. You know it that something toxic is going to come out of those holes, but it's nothing that's in your poisoner repertoire.
Okay. Guys, it's okay. We can go out. Okay. Do I see anything from here?
Okay, let's see what else do you see from this
So-
distance.
Lanissa is just walking off.
Hi, little guy.
I mean, do you expect anything different?
Never
What?
mind. Never mind then.
He was like Lunetta's just walking off. I was like, what do you expect, my friend?
All right.
I think she said it was clear, Will, if you want to go ahead.
Nah, this is just like Lanissa. She just walks off. Don't worry, she's gonna find an old lady to stab. Oh, shoot.
Oh, good. Fader chuckles and goes into the hallway.
All right, that's what you can see from there.
Hey, Lunisa, did you check these doors?
Nope.
Thanks.
Real?
Want to get back here and check these doors?
They're connected to the walls, which are connected to holes that have some sort of dangerous things coming out of them. So the rooms might just be filled with that gas or something. I don't know.
And you know that because you didn't check the doors?
Yeah. Because the walls seem to be poked with holes, and that seems like a thing that goes to the different walls, you know? Like, the rooms are too small to hold creatures, so I don't care. You know, there's nothing to stab in those.
How about we?
I mean, if you want to check them, go ahead.
I'd
I-
rather not, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay. But what if there's people in there?
I can check.
Thank you, Will. Be careful.
Well, I mean, you might want to step back in case something happens.
We should just knock, and if we don't hear anything, they don't want to be saved, you know?
So what does Will do?
Everyone stay back. I'm gonna open the door.
Fader's gonna stand, like, right in between the pressure, like, not the pressure plate, but where the... If she could try to brace this thing from coming down, she's gonna stand right there.
Okay.
Sure, would have gone ruined his way,
Yeah.
basically.
Right there.
So Will opens the door above him.
All right. So you push the door in a bit, and just basically hear what sounds like a lot of tension coming from it.
Tension.
Mm-hmm. A lot of tension.
Make that noise. Okay, so it's hard to open.
It feels like you're straining to open it.
Anyone in there? Hello?
You don't hear anything.
Fader snaps her fingers, sends Cinder over to Will, and sends Cinder in and looks through Cinder's eyes.
All right. So you see.
Floating.
Yeah.
Just not touching the ground.
So you see a thick door, and you see up towards the ceiling, there is a lot of above most people's heads, beyond the reach of most people. You see what looks like this, like the doors on hydraulics and everything. Trying to figure out how to describe this best. You basically see this spring thing that's like pulling the door back and tension. Basically, it looks as if Will was about to let go, the door would just slam back into place. And
okay.
there doesn't appear to be any way of opening it from this side.
Mm. It's a double layer trap.
Yeah. Okay.
Will pushes the door further open if he can.
Roll a strength check.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it starts pushing. It's as if it's pushing back at you.
Fucking door.
Multi-layer traps. All right. I guess that more of the same in the other room, or the other door as well.
Will tries to open the other door as well.
Cinder
Yeah,
will
same here.
do the same thing. Pop a head in.
It looks identical.
Okay. Yeah, same thing. Will.
All right.
Bam, Simber back. Okay. Where to now? And she'll make room so Will can get in the same space.
If I had to guess about that hallway, you step in the pressure plate, you get sealed in the hallway. Gas or whatever, well, Nito was saying, pours out. You seek refuge in those rooms and realize you can't get out of those rooms.
Wow, elaborate.
Frustrating.
I really, really, really am having a hard time coming up with a reason not to kill this person.
Hey, Leonisa, wanna take the lead?
Sure. Boop.
Make sure to keep an eye out for traps.
I am. Do I see anything? Do I need to make a roll?
You always need to make a roll. I can't tell you what you see until that.
What my eyes see.
Please tell me we guessed the right.
You're
room.
stealthing. You're
room.
stealthing.
Oh. I mean, it's the same.
It's the same thing.
It's the same. It's the same thing, though. Like the same modifier.
Okay.
I mean, if you want, I can have 27. Like, I mean, I'm fine. Anyway, any death in this corridor?
You don't see anything. You don't even see any doors in this corridor.
Phaedra had said she had her magic eyes up. Anything being triggered other than the
Just the normal.
just the normal? Okay. Cool. She's keeping that up at all times.
At will detect magic.
Gotta love it.
Bullshit.
Warlocks.
Especially when you realize, oh, Tots has added the thing that anybody can take one of those things.
Yeah.
So now Devil's Sight can be anybody's game.
Yeah, Spire was. Oh, never mind.
Oh, full party, Devil's Sight, and then Darkness. Finally.
It finally has a way.
It's in that case, it's better than Fairy Fire because they don't get the save, you know.
Unless they're devils, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, in that case, it doesn't matter, but you know. Anyway, the corridor seems safe. You know what, let's take this one square at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to
Fun
make
fact.
another one?
If you click your character and you just use the arrows, you can go boop, boop.
Oh, good to know.
You could go.
Yeah. The fuck?
You didn't move anywhere.
Yeah,
If you
I was
push-
like, you didn't move anywhere on my screen.
Yeah, but I was on mine.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, just ignore the size, the weird sizes. I can't. I can't. Even with polygon lines, I can't. Make things look pretty to save my
Just-
life.
I mean, just hold shift and it snaps to a corner.
So it's like you look up and down a corridor, and you currently see nothing of interest.
I'd like to point out that the boss room is still here.
I swear, if that ends up being the boss room, I'm going stab Will.
Why? I was right.
Exactly. That's why. You brought it into being. It's all your fault. You and those wackly
Little guy.
rabbits.
Well, Anissa, left or right? Back
Let's just go.
for a wall.
This is the boss room, you know.
Ah, no. I'm all fully aware.
I mean, there's no door so far.
Yeah, is there a door?
You don't see any.
This is weird. There should be a door here. Investigation.
There should be a door here.
I mean,
Unless there's a door, you know, the one place we haven't gone, really.
you know,
There's
I'll
several
look,
places you guys haven't gone.
I'll look down the corridor. Is there a door here?
No, but with your passive perception, you look up and you see a very similar, thing right about here, where you're standing.
Similar to what?
Similar to this corridor over here. So you see, you see a plate that looks like it's about to fall down and trap people into a particular corridor.
Oh, we have one of those strapsies. Can I see if I see the pressure plate?
Roll a perception check. You're pretty sure it's in the middle of the corridor again.
It's probably here, but I don't see a door or anything on this side, right?
Right.
Not much point in being here.
Yeah. Whoop.
Okay,
Teleport.
well, that happened.
Oh,
Fucking shadow monks.
Well, I have to walk back all the way.
Over there. I'll let you guys
Any-
go fast.
Anything cool here?
Nope.
Hey, should I start casting? Oh, wait, can I?
hello.
Yeah. Maybe I could just start breaking down the walls.
Oh, stone shape?
Well, I was gonna think erupting earth to see if I could break something.
I mean,
Not
is
do
this
that,
made?
we're underneath of a building.
Yeah. Do I see anything on this side, like a door or so?
Once again, you see pressure. You see the plate things that are about to fall down from the ceiling, as if this corridor and that corridor are identical to each other.
Boring trap again.
Boring
Boom.
trap again.
I teleport, by the way, Chris. I don't run, I teleport.
Okay.
Don't tell me I teleported right on the pressure
Nope.
plate.
Nope. You passed right by the other one. The other one's directly behind you.
Oh, do I see it now?
No, not pressure plate. The other fall down thing. The other thing
Oh,
that would
okay,
trap you in
okay.
that corridor. Is
How did
is
you
there.
get down here? Oh, right.
Oh, I'm fast. Anyway, yeah. Do I see any doors?
Not down the hallway you're looking. No.
Do I see any traps, like right here?
No, you do not.
Is there a door?
Yes, actually, there are 4 doors.
Hold
Finally.
door. Hold door.
Hold on.
Door. Hello, door.
Hold the door. Hold the door.
Hold the door open.
Do I see any
Wouldn't
traps?
anyone ever-
Tuesday.
I have a feeling these are just 4 other cells, but I'll check for traps.
Unlike the one down that one corridor, you don't. There's no windows in these.
Well,
There's 4 doors.
Will is going to open one door.
I'm gonna check
This door.
these 2 for
Yep.
traps.
You start pushing that door in, and a stench greets your nose. Very
Mm.
fresh death. The smell of excrement, and weirdly, wind seems to push right by your face into that room.
There's a draft here.
The draft is no longer.
Ew. Well, there's a lot of death here. Closes the door. Opens the other door.
Another grout of wind pushes right past you into that room, but this one doesn't stink the way the other one did. There's no bodies in there.
Look up, Will.
What's up? Oh, in the room?
You see what looks like the underside of a hatch, and there is also another circular impression up in the ceiling. That it's hard to describe. It looks like there's a bunch of little blades and a wire mesh cage.
Cool.
I'm guessing we're right underneath the rooms that we were exploring last night.
Lunesa, what you got?
Vanessa? Vanessa?
Lunesa?
Yeah. Do I see anything in the doors?
Which one are you going to? Top or bottom?
Bottom. Insta death.
Which one did you say? Top or bottom?
Bottom.
All right. Wind pushes right by you into that room, and you don't see anything of interest. No bodies in there.
Top room.
Wind again pushes by you, but the scent of death greets your nose.
Is-
Very fresh
No.
death.
Is there anything in the room, or is it just?
There is a body laying in the room. Okay, I want to describe. They look to be a human male, probably middle aged. Their skin looks like they're blue. Their hands are up near their throat. Their tongue is protruding out. Their eyes are completely bloodshot.
Do I see like a vent or something in this room?
You look up and yes, in addition to seeing something like a hatch of some kind, you see what looks to be a vent with a fan behind it. You know, a bunch of blades.
So the air's being pulled into it, right?
Yeah, air just rushed past Lanissa into that room. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would have guessed the air would have been sucked out, but wait, did air rush past me into the room or
Yes.
from the room?
Too.
It rushed past you into the room.
So there
Okay.
was like a vacuum.
Yes.
Boom.
You look up and you see the other end of that. You see the other end of the ash corridor.
Okay. Did we check all the rooms
Well,
except
this
for
door is
these two?
closed.
I mean, these two we haven't checked, but we don't know how to get in there. Right?
Well, I mean, those are big chunks of walls and areas that doesn't seem to have any obvious doors.
Yeah. Can you maybe see if you can get through that? That one's. I mean, if it's for keeping it up, like I don't. Is Lunissa that smart? Lunissa is not that smart. She wouldn't know. I was like, architecture-wise, that should be totally fine. Because
I
if these
mean-
big things, but like Lunissa wouldn't know this. She
I-
knows tab.
I could try to get ourselves through a stone wall, but whether or not it's the right spot is better. Like, I don't know where it will end up.
I mean, there's
We
nowhere
have
else
to be
go.
missing something. We have to be missing something.
Can I just try and stab the wall? Like, what is the wall made of?
You miss.
Stone.
Stab the wall.
You can't solve everything with stabbing.
Could only see inside. I could teleport in, but I can't.
Where'd Phaedra go?
Yeah,
So-
assuming there's something inside.
Yeah, I mean, it would be weird just to have a big ass block of stone here, wouldn't it?
This whole place doesn't make sense.
Wait, where would we be geographically outside of town? Would we? Can I
You're in-
make a guess to see whether or not we would be exactly under the
Yeah, this entire place
hotel?
is underneath the hotel. Yeah.
So I could either guess with a small kind of 5-foot shaping the stone, or I could turn this entire corridor with its walls and ceiling into mud.
Wait, maybe you can ask Sticks things, huh? Right?
Oh, good idea.
Maybe
The
ask
Sticks.
them if there is on which. I mean, what kind of answers can the Sticks give?
All sorts.
All of them, really, but in various forms.
Yeah, can you ask where is the entrance?
No.
Can you ask if the entrance is accessible by like touching something on the wall of the room itself? Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna walk around this thing again, checking for secret entrances, but teleporting over the pressure plate.
You just kind of put to where the pressure plate would be.
Yeah, like over this, not.
Okay. So,
I
give me an investigation roll.
have advantage.
What's will trying to ask divination? And
Well, it's going to be a ritual, so it's going to take a while.
Okay, so Linussa's investigating at this point. Yeah, Linussa goes around the entire square or rectangle. I can't tell if I did square.
It's a rectangle.
And
It's fine though.
she didn't find anything. It just looks like a big slab of rock. Well, not really. It's got it's bricks. So
What question should we ask?
Is it a smart idea to melt into the rooms? That might be a good question.
Well,
If we're gonna force our way in and it's
Yeah,
filled with lava,
no, I mean, the answer is going to be like, is it a smart idea? It depends on what you want to do.
I mean, let's say it this way.
Do you want to fill the room with lava? Then yeah.
Is there something to be gained from going into this room? Might be a good question.
Depends on what you want to gain. Do you want to gain poisonous gas?
I mean, we want to gain either murdering or interrogating whoever's in here, like whoever made this, or cool stuff.
We're just gonna ask. Can he gain? Like,
how many
can he
bones
gain access?
or sticks do you use for this? By the way.
See, what does it have? Can you use other stuff than sticks?
Like how many pieces? Well, just give me a good count on here.
Oh, he's using two sticks.
Okay, just two. Got it.
2 sticks, and he's gonna ask if he can. Fuck, how do I have to specify the question? If you ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity. Can I gain access to an empty space after 5 feet of digging over on this wall?
You get the sticks in parallel pointing upwards, like up as in north.
I mean, oh, so they point that way.
Well, yeah, they seem to be pointing in the same direction that you were. Basically, two sticks parallel to each other. They're pointing in the direction that you were indicating.
So I was indicating there, like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
the.
So they're kind of like towards the northeast direction.
Well, the sticks are telling me to move forward.
All right. Out of character, did we check this room?
Did you check which room?
I am pinging.
Yes.
Yes, you did. That was the one with the tables and the bloodstains.
Got it. Thank you.
You want to
Sure.
she already closed it, basically.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Later never saw. Which is probably a good thing for reasons.
We'll cast. Hold on, I need to read this. 5 feet and end the dimension.
Go ahead and label that just so we know.
And he's gonna make a small passage through the wall.
All right.
5 feet thick passage. Probably 5 feet high, so I don't know. A little bit cramped, but he does it in the eastward direction. Just an open passage.
And that's what you're seeing now. Well, you can like put an indicator. Ah.
Ah, sorry, I'll draw it.
But,
Oh, what?
yeah, hold on. Accidentally added an extra line there that wasn't supposed to be there. Hate when that happens.
I need to
Your
remove
stupid little
that.
polygon.
Transmutation. So yeah, I'll draw a little. Oh, I had the wrong polygon. Color. Why does it change the color?
Is it Ken?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, there you go. So Will creates a tunnel through the wall.
So, yeah, you're looking into a room. It's got a lot of tables and little bins with little bits of metal and various strange cogwheels. Let's see, where's it? What am I looking for here? What's the best token for this? 1 second, looking for a good token for what I wanted to show in the corner. Darn it! No, those are a little bit too literal. Ah. Sometimes it's hard to find the right asset when you want it. But there is a very strange object that's making soft clicking and whirring noises right off in the, like, right here. Ah! Did not mean to put something down there. Right there. It's got little pipes and tubes and these weird, rope or like very thin ropes coming up from it. Can you guys all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure. So
I found a room.
So it's a good thing you didn't try to tunnel in to that side, or else you might have hit right into that, and who knows what would have happened.
Watch your head when walking in. It's kind of for short-statured people.
What's in the room?
Good question.
All right.
More importantly, I can see a door, but there's stuff in here as well.
Alrighty then, I'm just gonna go back to my book.
What is that thing?
Viren, you get pulled into the room. I imagine that you look up from your book at least for a moment,
Out of curiosity, probably, yeah.
and you see things that you saw pictures and drawings of in your book all along the room, including a proposal for an electrostatic generator in the corner over here.
It sort of does a double take for a second. Seemed
All sorts of
Just looking-
electronic. This is basically an electronics workshop with
He's
a
like,
generator.
I've seen these before, and he starts flipping through pages
What is it?
to one of a generator. This is some form of generator. It produces electricity give it fuel. Intriguing stuff.
That's also probably the source of why you got electrocuted earlier.
Intriguing nonetheless.
Drinking and fuck you.
Yeah, like it's intriguing, but screw it. Intriguing.
There you zap my beautiful composure. Break my perfect feet.
Well, technically, the electricity didn't break.
No.
Technically,
What technically broke your feet is you walking in and closing a door behind you.
technically the floor broke feet.
Floors can't break feet. Floors don't move.
Then again, it was probably this electricity that moved the floor. Never mind, screw it. Like, continue, continues to read book.
Click. We're very soft.
That door safe, Will?
Huh?
Was that door safe?
I don't know. Let me check. Checks the door. Or rather, checks the door. He opens it.
All right. And you look into what looks to be a really nice sitting room, oddly enough.
And that is the boss room.
There is also a circular set of stairs in the corner, and another. Oops, hold on. And another door. Hold on. I'll put the door in right about here. But there's a circular set of stairs that seem to be going up.
Where? In the corner.
1 second. I got it.
I could just.
I got it.
Okay, sorry.
Where'd it go? Where'd my stairs go?
I don't know where it went.
The stairs vanished.
There we go.
Oh no, it's
the
the vanishing
room.
stairs.
The stairs vanish.
There we go. So yeah, there's a circular set of stairs going up. There's what looks like a very secure door, like right up here. Like but there's these little what want I say? Some kind of not standard lock, but like these bars that are going through it from the wall on either side.
Hmm.
Wait, on this wall?
No, on this wall. Sorry, yeah, on the
no.
northern wall. I'll actually put a pink line there to indicate where exactly.
Right. I'm assuming this is the way we were supposed to.
Yeah, that basically looks like there was a door there, but right now it
The
looks like the sort of
actual
door that even if you were to push on it from the other side, if you could detect on the wall where it is, it wouldn't open because there's bars in the way.
It's Dungeons and
where-
Dragons, so it's not supposed to.
This is where he. This seems like where he has his set area.
Where
Given
you
that,
enter and exit.
yeah.
So that leads up into the entrance in the hotel that we couldn't find.
Mm-hmm.
What's behind this? Door over here.
Do you want to open it or should I?
Check it first.
I'll open it.
Check it for traps.
What's
You open it up. You open it up, Will, and you immediately see it like it basically looks like a large storage room with various shelves with various little things on it, and one bin that seems to have like skulls and bones in it. Another one that seems to have like some tanned hides. There's even a few more books that look like they're a bit not in very good condition. Like ones that are just be kept there and hasn't been looked at in a while.
More stuff.
You
More.
realize
What do you mean more stuff?
Stuff.
That's not very descriptive.
sorry,
Come over here and use your own eyes then. Skulls.
Stuff. Written as
Books.
stuff.
skulls, books that are in bad condition.
Peter will bring Viren in the room.
I had books.
Walk him around.
But do you have enough books?
You
Ah,
can never
I
have
know.
enough books.
Yeah, come on. What's
And
the
Will, we're
what's this?
in a
happen-
place with traps. Look for traps.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Feel like there should be something here. What's behind this wall? Hello?
Oh, you're stone shaping again. I'm sorry. You stone shape in and just hit more
What?
stone.
No, hold, what?
Oh, wait, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one.
What?
My bad. Never mind. I thought for a second there, I thought other rolls had been made before that, and I just saw it again.
No, he was just talking. There was just full silence, and I was like, what is happening? Yeah.
Oh, so you're just saying that out loud to yourself. Got
Yeah,
it.
he's like behind, or there's something behind this wall, probably. It feels like it.
I mean, is there a way to open the wall?
Looks back at Lunissa.
Is there a non-magic way to open the wall?
That's a better question.
I mean, I'm trying. Can I make an investigation check?
Sure.
That's better.
I mean, you're not really looking at a wall. I mean, you're looking at like some sofas and a side table and maybe a cabinet with some liquor bottles in it. It's not really a wall. Just Will staring at it as if it is.
Oop. Wait, is this the right wall? Where is Will? I can't see Will.
Hello!
Oh, there you are. Yeah. Will, I do not know what you're talking about. What wall? Wait, am I walking through the right wall?
Are you walking through a wall?
Are you walking through a wall?
I thought you. Wait,
It's-
now I'm
you-
confused.
We investigated
wall
this wall
here.
and you said there was no wall.
No,
Yeah,
no. It's not exactly a wall that you're looking at. I mean, a wall implies blankness. No, instead, there's like a whole bunch of stuff in front of the wall that's kind of blocking your view of the wall. Like, there's tables, there's
Oh, I
chairs,
thought you
there's
meant-
sofa. No,
I
no. Sorry.
You meant that the
This
wall
line
was
is
an
a wall.
illusion.
No. I meant like the. You're not just stating at a wall and that's all there is there. No, there's like furniture in the way. There's cabinets. There's all sorts of stuff.
No, what?
Lu-
Fuck it.
Lunissa-
I'm gone.
Lunissa disregards this existence of a wall and goes through it.
I'm taking the
And
stairs. Fuck this
it
shit.
is never heard from
Wait.
again.
Wait.
Alyssa, do you wait?
Yeah, sure.
That corridor I did this stone shaping, I could do it on the other side of the corridor, see if it's something on that side too, but
We have a path to check. We can check the stairs first and see if there's anything up there.
okay.
We just didn't have any other path to go at that point. I'd rather not have you have to use too much of your magic if it's not needed.
I do need to find out where the support of this building is and turn it into mud.
I'll go with, how about not while we're underneath the building?
Not why there's so many electricity
And
secrets.
innocent people.
Building.
Would be very exciting though.
No. There are innocents.
Yeah, but I'm just making the building kind of crumble.
With them inside of it, yes.
Well, they could get out in time, I'm sure.
Right.
Especially if we told them beforehand.
Good to go up.
All right. Are we all ready to go up then?
What type of books do I find in this?
Yeah, but Phaedra's gonna take Theron around the room a couple of times to see if he can find anything interesting.
All right. Book-wise, most of it appears to be some crumbling history books of this country.
If it's crumbling, bad shape, throws it away.
Phaedra has her magic eyes up. Anything of interest in here?
Nothing magical.
So
No.
what else is in this room?
They're like, bones in a few bins. They look like, basically the back room of a museum, only smaller.
Alright,
Things that
nothing
haven't been
in
put on
here.
display anywhere, that are still being, like, sorted, cataloged, that sort of stuff.
Crumbling books, bones, nothing really important. Go
Okay.
back.
Cool. Phaedra will Sherpa Viren out of the room.
Can
And
we
everyone's-
attempt silence up the stairs?
Is everyone heading upstairs?
I can attempt. Do you want me to hang behind a bit?
Perhaps.
Right. Okay.
Not too far.
Yes, dear. Phaedra will hang behind. Well, the sneakier ones go ahead.
Okay. Now
And
for
then-
the last part. High or low?
Oh, good.
Ooh.
Someone else pick.
Hi, how are you?
Okay.
Feeling a bit low today?
The answer has already been given. All right, so
Concerned.
you gotta stealth up the stairs.
Stealth and kind of keep an eye out for more traps. Because
Alright.
fucking place is
Yeah.
not a fucking one big
yeah,
trap.
yeah.
Well, apparently there's stealth.
Okay.
Well, yeah, so
Come on, Phaedra.
I'll do that for my stealth.
Phaedra is just staying just a hair behind to separate herself. Disadvantage plus 10.
no, only 26.
Oh, I don't have advantage.
So
Oh.
24.
24.
14 on Phaedra.
Man.
I thought you said you were staying behind Phaedra.
I did.
Yeah.
I said I was separating myself from the stealthy ones, but I
Yeah,
figure
she's like 20,
when she
30
does
feet behind.
move,
Are you still within 30 feet?
That's a good question. Would I say
Yeah,
between
sure.
30?
Sure, he didn't say to like stay down here. She just stayed in
Yeah.
the back.
So she'd be like at the very tail end of 30 feet, I would imagine.
I'm just letting you know this is a rather tall trickling staircase, so that anybody going up the stairs, if they're making noise, it would echo up and down the stairs. So distance wouldn't matter at that point. That's why I thought you were like saying you were staying behind with Viren.
Oh, she's not gonna we're not splitting the party.
Okay.
Yeah, we split body.
And also, of course, I think Lenise and Will would be the first ones up.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Checking for traps and stuff like that.
traps and
Lunis
dangers.
is first, Will is behind.
Okay, so finally you get to a door at the top of the stairs.
Oh no. It's a door. What are we supposed to do?
Lockpick it.
Genius.
But first, am I gonna die if I touch this door?
No.
Am I gonna die if I touch the door?
Inside DM!
Inside the door. The door is lying to you.
I inside the wall.
I inside myself.
What? You didn't check for traps, so you inside the DM.
There's
Oh,
no
shit.
There's
Okay.
no, there was no reason to roll thieves' tools. The door was already unlocked.
She started lockpicking. She found an issue with the lock because it was broken. She fixed it with her thieves' tools. She locked the door and unlocked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Click, click, clickety click.
I also oiled the hinges, so
Yeah.
it's not gonna squeak. You know.
I like that a little a little can of oil comes with the thieves' tools.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, are you opening the door, Lanissa?
I mean, apparently, yeah.
All right.
I mean, I unlocked it, so yeah.
So you push it open,
Right. I unlocked it. Let's turn around.
You
and
unlocked the unlocked door.
a crossbow bolt comes sailing from across the room towards you, but you manage to dodge right out of the way.
No, I'm not gonna dodge it. I'm gonna catch it.
So you
Yeah!
better catch
Oh.
the crossbow
Missiles!
bolt.
Snare missiles!
Yeah, fuck that motherfucker.
You go.
Do you toss
Mine.
it back though?
Yeah. Key point. Let's go.
All right,
I've
you
been
throw it right
missing
back.
sessions.
The crossbow bolt lodges in the attacker's throat. You hear a gurgle and a as the crossbow he was holding falls to the ground, and then a thud as he falls to the ground, dead.
Please don't let me be an innocent person. Please don't let me be an innocent person.
He did shoot first.
He
and
did.
She only returned the
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ball
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Returned the sender.
Address unknown.
Alright,
That
let's
was
see.
impressive.
I creaked the door
First.
open a little further, and I
Let's see
checked to
who-
see if who did I murder. Chris?
what everyone below saw was Louisa open door, a crossbow bolt fly, and she grabs it and just yeets it back in there.
Imagine seeing that from this side perspective, and you see your friend shoot a crossbow bolt at an open door, and the bolt comes back immediately and kills him.
Yeah.
Now,
That-
so,
that's
remember,
when you know.
not everyone in this party can actually see that because of the circular nature of the stairs. So only like the first two people can see that.
Well,
Oh.
anyway.
But Linissa enters into the room and clearly sees that the body is that of one Raymond Holster, the guy that.
Well,
He did well.
Wow. After all of this. And now he has now he has a crossbow bolt in his neck.
After all this, he gets killed by his own weapon.
You know?
That's that 13 health?
I mean, that's actually not the damage that I would have
Oh.
done. Just for reference, Grizz. Do I need
It
to
would
roll
be whatever
damage?
damage a crossbow bolt would
I mean, no, it would have been.
It says D10 plus. Okay.
Comes with a monk weapon, so they can use their monk's bullshit.
Whatever your die is.
Yeah, question is, would I have had sneak attack?
Uh,
Oh god.
That's a good
Technically,
question.
he took a turn in combat!
Hmm.
I
Think it
doubt he was
matters.
expecting it to come back though.
Yeah.
But did he really
It let me-
just go, okay, you know what? One crossbow, me, Aiming at the door. Yeah, that will take care of whoever is here.
Like, they haven't died at all through my death basement.
Nah, not
That
liking
was-
this.
The most.
Let's see.
That was
I
the
would
most
have
mug
missed.
bullshit I've ever
I would
seen.
have. I would have missed him actually.
No, you wouldn't have.
He has an AC
yeah.
of 11.
He's got an AC of 10.
He's not
Oh.
wearing armor. He's wearing a receptionist uniform.
No, he's in bed clothes.
Oh my god, even worse.
And he technically only has the stats of a commoner.
Does he have less than 10 hit points?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I just murdered him.
Mm.
How's it going up there?
The threat has
Yeah.
been neutralized.
What'd you find up there?
There is a guy with a crossbow bolt in his face. I do not know how that happened. Anyway, the coast is clear now.
Lunisa opened a door. Someone shot at Lunisa. Lunisa said, "Fuck you!" Grabbed the bolt and threw it back.
Oh God.
Not reaction time.
That's self-defense, if I ever saw it.
Well, who threw the crossbow bolt?
Do not know. Let's go check it out.
Wait, did we see who it was?
I think as we're
No one
heading in,
saw.
we'll see.
I just figured it out.
Yeah, Lissa's the only one because currently she's scratching over the body.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Will goes in. Hey,
Yeah.
remember that creepy receptionist?
Raymond?
Hold on.
Yeah.
What about him? Oh.
Mm.
Sorry, he shot at me.
No,
He
fair
did,
enough.
he did shoot at you, yes.
Fair enough.
I'm not going to deny that.
I didn't think that would kill him. I didn't think he was that weak. Okay, I'm sorry.
Explains why he was more prone for traps than direct engagement.
I didn't
Yeah,
even
he's
try
like-
that much.
Take a crossbow.
Is there any... Does he have any book where he's written down all of his confessions or something?
Does he?
Yeah.
Fair.
Where we
I mean,
just entered,
basement
is
to be
there,
fair,
station.
we have a murder basement.
Yeah.
like, where we've just entered, is there like any what's in this room that we just entered?
It's basically a nice bedroom. In some ways, not so different from the rooms that you guys got, except that there's a set of a door with a set of stairs behind it.
Does he have any books laying around?
He has a novel sitting at bedside.
Phaedra will walk Baron over to the bedside.
Novel is
Oh god,
actually
is this
actual
the...
information.
Is this the book of the actual thing that it's based on?
Well, I'm not reading it. Close it. I'm only interested in books that have knowledge.
What is it? Just stop throwing stuff, Baron. What is it?
It's just some ranchy novel or racy novel, however you wanna put it.
Oh, more porn. No. That's an important staple in this campaign. What's the title of the book?
Oh my god.
Gnomes Gone Wild.
What the fuck?
Hey, whoa!
Not interested!
Putting it in my inventory.
Shit.
Have my players find the porno mag before, and I made a problem of the wrong decision of naming it number 7, so that I had to come up with other ones later on. Anyway, the first one was called Not Gobbling Hoggoblins.
Fucking pun.
Oh, love it.
Of course you would. So, Shari's just looking around. It's like, huh.
Hey, Shuri, it's a little bit anticlimactic, isn't it?
A little bit. I was used to.
I should raise the building now, right?
No.
You sure?
I feel like we should.
Contact the authorities.
And
Yeah.
then raise the building.
No.
Hmm. When does raising the building come in?
When there's no chance for innocent death. How's that sound?
Ah, all right. Fair enough.
Honestly, you're right. Been used to individuals being hardier.
He kind of pokes his dead body, like, yeah.
I mean, his traps, to be fair, nothing to scoff at.
Mm-mm.
Eyes
as a
wide,
person,
blood trickling
he's-
out of his mouth. The bolt just lodged in his throat.
He was just an ordinary asshole.
We can basically. Here's my concern. We need hard evidence. Well, no, I guess this is. Never mind.
We have a
Yeah.
basement full of it.
Yeah. No,
A
I was
basement of
thinking
death
of
and
like.
traps
Yes.
that leads to his bedroom.
Okay.
There's no way he is not aware of it
And
because
he
he
has,
can get to it.
he still holds the murder weapon.
This is,
He's holding the weapon.
yeah.
If
Yeah.
anything, we could pin a suicide on him.
Yeah. I just. Okay.
Death
Well-
by monk.
I guess I'll go.
Suicide by monk.
I'll go get the police.
I think we should all go together.
So, hang on, before we leave, there was like electronic tools down here, right?
Ah, the witch
Down below, yes. And remember, if Phaedra wants to take you back downstairs, that's the only way you can get them right now.
Hey, Phaedra, before we go contact the authorities, there's something I want to actually grab before we.
God, does he want
What
to
would
get
you
creeped?
want down here? Other
He
than
holds up the book he's been reading.
Uh-huh.
Electricity.
Electricity. What is it?
It's
We were just you
I
didn't
haven't-
answer us earlier. Is
I
it a type of tea? Oolong?
some form of
Matcha?
power.
Power.
You can
Like
do
magic?
stuff with it. I guess magic's the best comparison I have.
Alright.
And there's apparently tools back where that generator thing was. Kind of want to grab those before we leave. And it's not stealing.
You're not
'cause
gonna
he's
do
dead.
anything bad with them, are you?
Bad? Like what?
I
Build
don't
a
know.
murder basement?
Look at what I build a murder basement, chop up bodies, and do some rebuilding. I don't know what's going on down here.
No. God. Chopping off bodies and burning them is a terrible idea. Plus, I don't even know how to properly use it. Using electricity. You just mess around with it.
Who am I to keep somebody from learning? I guess. Sure. Okay, I'll be right back. I guess we could just. I'll come back up and then we'll head to the police, and Fader will Sherpa him back downstairs.
All
And
right.
he'll make sure to grab everything he needs to start making electricity.
Can I
Like,
start
just stop.
destroying the building a little bit?
Start reading. I need this tool.
So it's like you get various tools, you got batteries, you got gears.
Yeah,
Wires.
one or two support pillars.
Alright.
No.
Ah.
We'll go back up to the room.
I
Where
feel like
everybody is.
Will starts like raising his hands to cast magic, and Shuri just kind of like baps his hand, like no.
No. Right. Okay. But
All right, I think we're ready. Let's go. Let's go get the police. Get this.
why the fuck was he doing this?
Huh?
This person. Was it just a? Now that he's dead, we can't really get an answer, can we?
I mean, can't you talk to dead people?
No.
No.
Can't priests do that? I remember us like killing people, bringing them back, and then like asking them questions.
That was that scythe wielding one.
We can bring him back to the scythe wielding one, right?
What, we're gonna bring the head? How are we gonna explain that to people?
Wait, not
Oh
the
yeah.
guards.
He
The-
shot
oh!
himself with a crossbow bolt and lost his head, and we can't find it.
I don't know. That's not really my part of the equation. That's your part.
That's not my part.
That's no part of the equation.
Just leave the dead alone, really. But fine.
I assume there's never exit from this room that leads back to the main
Hotel
hotel. Yeah.
is Grizz muted?
Grizz?
I'm here. So,
There
Okay.
she is.
I'm here. You guys were just
Sure.
we're chatting, so I was letting you guys have your space.
Ah,
We head out to get the police, or I guess authoritize.
You did really nice things for that map. That map is awesome. Alright. Where did I end up? Alright, so you head out. It's the middle of the night.
Cool, we're still going to get him.
Alright, so investigation.
Not Phaedra, please, people. Thank you.
Yeah, Viren, you quickly decipher where the nearest guardhouse is and direct Phaedra to it, since you're on her back.
via her braids on her hair, it's like, yeah,
Ratatouille! Well, at least it's not making you cook.
Oh, still head that way.
Alrighty. So, you get to the guardhouse. Let's see. What is the guardhouse like in here in Indus? So, you do see again various bullywogs as you enter into the front door of the guardhouse, but the one taking apparently taking public complaints at the moment is a sea elf with green and slightly bluish skin.
Evening.
Evening?
We need to speak to somebody about I guess an atrocity in town that we need or I guess we discovered and need to bring to your attention.
Oh, what sort of atrocity is that you're speaking of?
An establishment that has been kidnapping, murdering its I guess lesser paying clientele and chopping up their bodies and basically has a giant murder basement.
The elf's eyes go a bit wide at this. What? What?
Okay. Raymond Holster, who owns the Giant Hotel and the
Yes,
apothecary in town.
everyone's aware of that. Yes.
He has apparently been kidnapping clients, or I guess people who stay at his establishment, who pay the lower rate of rooms. Those people have been going missing in town, or I guess more people that travel or visit the town, because he has been murdering them, chopping up their bodies, and doing atrocious things to them in his basement.
This is quite a serious quite a serious accusation.
Yes.
Well, we do have evidence. One, the basement itself, and two, points at Viren, the one that has been pulled out of one of those rooms before it dropped him into whatever it was.
Yeah, it sort of ended up crushing my feet. Hence the hole on the back of a dwarf.
Phaedra smiles and waves.
This is most unusual. The sea elf then waves over a few other people, mostly bullywogs, but there's also a goblin. The goblin's bringing over a notepad and seems to be starting to take notes. Well, I suppose yes, you should tell us about it, and we can go investigate right away. Is your friend going to need medical attention?
He should be okay for now.
I mean, unless you know a way to fix a broken leg.
Mhm.
Well, I would very much suggest talking to the fair if it's not a medical emergency anymore. The people there at the tech fair probably have some
I
ideas.
already got that spot sorted.
Oh, good.
Yeah, one of the chairs that can walk.
Fascinating, actually. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, we could definitely
Can I have a show you or
So
describe
basically, what they're gonna do is they wish to take your statements individually.
Mhm.
I think that would be very tedious in character.
Oh yeah, I mean.
So what I would like everyone to do is we're going to go through just a quick skill check. All of you are going to roll perception, roll persuasion, unless
it's
you're
not
going,
there.
unless you wish to attempt to deceive the officers for some reason. So
We'll go.
So each one of you that wishes to talk to them, give them give me a persuasion roll.
Ah, God, what?
And this is basically just you're giving your account of what happened, each of you individually.
Phaedra doesn't lie. Advantage?
Oh my lord.
Yes, you get advantage in this case, Phaedra.
I have a broken foot. That helps corroborate what I say. Do I get advantage?
No, Vera, no, you don't.
Hey, 19!
19 and a 2.
Fuck it, we'll roll as well, I guess.
You'd think that they would believe me because I have a broken foot.
There is something about you, Viren, that the cops are like, you get this impression, both Viren and Will, you get this impression that if it wasn't for the other members of your party, that they would be arresting the two of you on suspicion of something. But Shiori and
I want to do a little bit of
but Shiori and
terrorism.
but Shiori and Phaedra are just so convincing that between the two of them that they are wholly. They basically, even before they finish interviewing Viren and everything like that, there's already a team of cops that have left the building to start to find out what's going on at the hotel, just on the strength of Shiori and Phaedra alone.
Phaedra is
all
going.
the traps.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Warning them about the traps in the basement.
Yes.
Like, I feel like they might even Phaedra might go and be like, just point them out if we did mark them, like where the pressure plates were.
Okay, so you are telling them about the traps. Good. All right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, we're not. That
buy
makes
them.
it more convincing.
Yeah, we will guide him if it needs be.
So,
Yeah.
so Viren and Will, the cops are giving you the hard eye. They don't seem to be believing most of what you guys say, and they look like almost as if they really want to arrest you guys for something. Because you're so shady. Melissa, on the other hand, they do believe her.
You like how
I'm sorry, is
natural
my
twen-
broken feet not good enough?
I do like how the natural 20 does kind of fit her background feat, the Heart of Darkness.
They could see that she's been through some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Will steals one of the police officer's pens.
Wait, pants or pens?
Pens! No, oh yeah, no.
Yeah, you-
Will is such a good rogue, he can steal someone's pants as they're wearing them.
You've got a lovely quill now. Do you also did you also steal an ink pot?
No, just a quill, so that I can find the ink pot and go, fuck, where's the other half?
Hey guys, wanna know something funny?
Mm. You're an acolyte?
Yes.
What god do you worship?
Wow, and she's from the Feywild too.
One of the evil Fey gods.
Oh.
See if anyone worships that here.
Worshipper of the murder hobo.
So, Lanissa, does that mean you worship since you're Fey? Does that mean you actually worship one of the fairy kings or queens? Because they're essentially the gods of the Fey realm.
You know how you have the summer court? There's also an evil court.
A little bit of a correction here.
Oh yeah.
As GM, I do not count summer and winter as themselves to be good or evil. However, there are a lot more likely to be some terrible people because basically anybody can be terrible. So
Yeah, no, like there is, what's her name? Ariel is one of the. I have it in my backstory. Wait, where is it? Yeah. Is an evil character? Wait, where is it? Ariel. She's an aspect of one of the evil Fey lords, and her whole thing is ruthless, cold.
So she's one of the winter queens. Is what you're
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, because that's what way I ruled it to begin with. That there's multiple kings and queens, but only one takes the throne at any given time. And then there's a season throne, and it's either summer or winter, depending.
And so yeah.
Didn't you also say the shadiest are the seasons in between spring and fall?
But
because they don't.
Remember,
actually...
Lanissa is a winter, so.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, and basically the whole monastery is her secret assassin school.
That is really cool.
Yeah, trains people to go murder things. In this case, Galen Cole, because he's been doing stuff and she doesn't like that. Apparently, I don't know why. Not my job to know. My job to stab.
Probably because she unlike some of the others in her circle, has got this somehow has found out about Galen Cole and has got this impression that whatever he's doing might destroy the Fey realm, which of course would kill all of the fairy kings and queens.
I mean, yeah. Also,
because they are intrinsically linked to the Fey realm. They can die for a while, but they'll always come back. That's what makes them immortal. They can be destroyed for a while.
Yeah. So basically, I serve a evil Fey god person that wants to murder someone.
And that being said, by the way, when it comes to the fairy kings and queens, they are so beyond. They're basically, because of their status, kind of beyond the concept of good and evil. But
I mean, yeah but
Will is also beyond.
She has to. Yeah. No. Anyway.
Anyway, so some of you spend some more time at the police station than you might have liked. Others of you are, helping them out with the what's going on at the hotel, and of course, finally by morning, several other stations around the area have been called in to assist.
Well, that was a long night.
That was a long night. I'm tired. I didn't get any sleep. But I'm glad that we got that taken care of. Honestly, if we wouldn't have splurged for the fancy rooms that night, we could have all been in grave danger. But I'm glad that we all, for the most part, are okay. But I guess we've got a chair to pick up, Baron, for you.
So,
Yeah.
where are we sleeping then?
Yeah, where we
I feel like the hotel might be off limits for some time forward.
Yeah.
Well, remember, you do now have an entrance directly back to your that you can go back to your
Yeah.
clubhouse in the
How
city.
about we go
Back to
sleep
the
in the
clubhouse.
clubhouse? Yeah.
Let's go see Lograph.
Go see Lograph. We can just
We can just
stay
go in the
clubhouse.
clubhouse.
Can we ban him?
Lograph?
I'm sure
I
you
don't think
can,
so.
but it'd probably be a bad idea.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna
If
do
we
it.
I mean,
No, please
you
don't.
might be able to ban him from your room, but I don't think we can ban him from the clubhouse in which he gave us.
I don't know. I feel like it would be fun to try.
You try. I'm going to bed.
What's a sign up that says no Lographs allowed?
No Lographs allowed!
Yeah, just a sign. Fuck off, Lograph.
Like it's not improper spelling.
Lurgrath.
No Lurgraphs.
Lurgrath.
Now, this sounds like the perfect stopping place for now.
Yeah.
We're going back in again next week.